Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Well, I guess it's not Christmas anymore. Hey John,
Hey,
how are you?
what's are we live?
We're live.
Oh, okay.
I
Is
know.
there anybody here?
Um,
Is there anybody here?
Not in the comments, not yet. We can wait till they load up. I just
Okay.
laughing because oh my god, did you know that you need to know that me and Phil are reconciling?
Right. That's I guess the biggest takeaway tonight.
Oh, girl, you just wish that you had a big scandal on your hands. AR. We're gonna call you AR. So I guess we'll start out with the fact that you know, we have been being harassed by Phil all day. Hey Harmony, hey, make it make sense. We've been, and I just set this live like with 5 minutes. Yeah, thanks Harmony. Um, I didn't have much of a time um, frame to for people to see. So, like I said, we'll wait the room to load because this is a pretty important live. Um, First and also, let's talk about. She was just saying how much she don't like you. She don't want nothing to do. Girl, weren't you just trying to rekindle your relationship? Weren't you just trying to rekindle your relationship with him back in the end of November? Didn't you miss him? Didn't you miss him? Lying ass. Oh, I'm just heated right now.
I
You
don't
miss
even have words. This is funny.
and for the
And
record, go ahead. Sorry.
no, go ahead. For the record, what? I'm just laughing.
Whenever that girl tried to do this roast on Terry Time the other night, it was so pathetic. But anyway, she kept bringing up my friend over and over and over, and then the next day she gave her $100. So really, I'm not bringing my friend into anything, and John isn't either, and we're not even going to discuss her because all he was trying to do is, and I didn't even
Yeah,
know.
no, and yeah, no one had any idea I was gonna play that. I was just playing that to show like this is like two different people, and it's the thing, and I forgot to mention the fact that a third person, uh, sent the police station a gift basket.
Yeah,
And
AC. We got AC and we got AR.
I mean, I really, and I was listening to what she was saying.
Oh, did you freeze? There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna change my Wi-Fi because I'm gonna, I don't want to repeat myself. Hold on.
Okay.
So I'm probably gonna fade.
Yeah, so she's going, you brought your friend back into this. I didn't know he was going to play that. And keep in mind, she's not getting brought back into this. Okay. It was a point that was he was trying to make. He didn't mention her name and he didn't plan on mentioning her name. And he's not going to mention her name. This goes on you, sister. You got it all wrong, sis. You want to get up on your channel and be all holier than thou. And
Okay, all right. So what were you saying?
oh, I was just saying that I didn't know you were going to play that, so I didn't bring my friend into anything, and I don't think that was your intention either. Um,
No, and it wasn't. I just had a show like people say, uh, it's isolated. No, this is just it's a thing where like you know, and I have about like 10 lives where we were live when the police came,
he's
and
going to get every one of those
and what's
FOIA.
important is that she can talk all she wants, but the fact is that she lied to the police on that call. She said she was in there's a class action lawsuit, but she's no part of any class action lawsuit. So why would you say
There was
that?
no row. She said you called
There's a
CPS.
restraining order. There's no restraining order anywhere. And you know what? What makes it worse for you, AR, is that you were a co-defendant. I got off the case, but you calling the police as a co-defendant against me on a lawsuit doesn't make things look better for you either. And
Such a
that
dumb.
you're saying this is a different call. So when I played the clip that Julie gave me of Amber saying she never called the police on me, so there were 2 times you were in cahoots with calling the police on me. Do you think that's a better argument?
No, yeah, he's like, no, call that night that Brooke and try to involve me. He just played it. You were just bitching about him playing it and how it was my fault. No, obviously that's already been discussed, squashed, and it's over. This is brand
It's
new.
just so ridiculous, and like I'm so happy like that. Like I took a step back on the dark side, and God Almighty, like the dark forces are so strong that it's like God, and certain people they just go live every night and they're so angry and they just and blah blah blah. This one pissed me off. This one pissed me off. Like I don't know if anybody really thought that me and Brooke were going to go into the queef bottling industry. I thought we were just being chummy. And but certain people take that to say that John Yates is opening up a queef bottling industry, and that's disgusting.
Like we're instead of a dry bar, it'll be a queef
I
bar.
mean, like, oh my God, I'm so like, and that's why I'm like, Jesus Christ, one day back into this shit, and it's like, it's I,
The
I don't
vortex
know.
of insanity, like I have on my other one of my thumbnails, the vortex of insanity. Amber, you're busted. You lied to Heidi. You lied to Julie. You lied to everybody because you said you didn't say I didn't call on June, whatever. You said as recent as the end of November to Julie that you have never called. You urged her to get the run reports to prove it. And on that call, what do we hear you say? I'm just making sure I'm going to be anonymous. I'm anonymous, right? I'm anonymous? Okay. Girl, you
I
thought you
mean,
was
can I
anonymous.
play that recording just so we could see how
Yes.
ridiculous
Yes.
it is? Up, just the one from AR.
Of course. Yeah, not the other one.
Hold on.
Again, to clear this up, we are not bringing that woman into anything. Okay. So you just keep your little comments to yourself. If anybody brought her up tonight, it's been you. And I know John played that, but again, I didn't know he was gonna. And after the fact, we talked, and he's not. This is about you, Amber.
I just had to show that this was like something that it was. This wasn't one person. It was a series of people, and I have number 3 right now. So, and like I said, I'm gonna go to the police. I don't know if they're gonna do anything.
As far
They
as
might not do anything, but we'll find out.
Again.
Where is this
also
stupid?
won't be directed at the other person. This was the last person that called. And you know what? I told John a million times, you need to go up there and you need to give them a range of dates that you want all these recordings, because I have a sneaking suspicion this probably wasn't the first time OAM AR called. She sounded way.
Wait, stop it.
Hi, I need to make.
Go ahead.
I need somebody
Wait, I paused it.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, go.
to go out to 203 DuPont Avenue. Hey, what's going on? I really want to remain anonymous because I am in a class action lawsuit against this guy.
Right there, line number 1. I want to rename anonymous because I'm in a class action lawsuit against this guy. Okay, that's her.
But
You just heard her say that.
She didn't.
Sorry, I was turning off my TV. Yes, heard her say that. Lie number 1, you were not in any class action
Right.
lawsuit.
And that's why she need, and that's how she starts off the conversation. I need to be anonymous because I'm in a class action lawsuit against this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
She just wants to make sure that she sounds dramatic enough.
Right.
Response by the police. Continue.
He is drinking profusely. He has told people to.
Couldn't hear it.
He wishes that people would be shot in the head and buried in a grave on top of each other. He's ranting. He's going after everybody. He said my legal name numerous times tonight. I go by an alias on YouTube. I live in Texas.
Her YouTube
Why would you need to go by an alias?
You can't
then?
change your alias when it says Amber spills the
You're talking
TV.
shit. I know. Because you're talking shit.
You just said you're in a class action lawsuit, but you have an alias that nobody knows about. Okay.
I can't say offline, so I have to have an alias.
Do you know his name? Yes, John Yates. Johnny Yates, you said? Yes. He's very well known. Your department, I'm sure.
How would she know that
And
I'm
what do you
fairly
think
well
that
known?
this was
We're
on
well known in her department.
203.
Because she's probably called before.
Well, she's admitting that she was in at least 2 phone calls with the
Mhm.
And is
police.
he talking about
Mhm.
anything?
She just said live on her last live there that, well, he's got the wrong date. I called on this date, not that date. I might have said it on that date, but I didn't. So that's you twice now.
Yep. And she said she sent you some texts, and those texts should be from me and her.
And the second time she was attached when Z called, well, that was clearly not in anyone's self-interest. So, I mean, again, it looks really bad for you,
I
Amber.
do not want my name given because I have a lawyer in this case. I did not. Man, CPS.
And again, let me ask you a question, Amber. Let me stop this. Why would you record this?
She didn't. Don't you see? What happened is Phil obviously
Wait.
got a FOIA request.
So did she do this when she was on the phone with Phil?
No, what happens is you get this is what I've been urging you to do. When you go to the police department tomorrow, tell them you want FOIA request for all of these things that has happened to you. So what happened was just like they got my private information from my police department that C was been threatening to play. They filed a piece of paper, and it's a Freedom of Information Act. They contact the police department. They fill out a piece of paper. They have to put their name an address. They have to put their information to get this recording. So whoever got these recordings is also on record. So Phil called up there and got the recording because he either knew that she was doing it or he watched her live that night and wrote the date down because you got to have the date. And he called the police department and got that recording on his own accord and just decided to release it today. Same way that he got. Same way
And
that
this
he got
is
the
why
prior.
I can't even.
This is
I
why he
mean,
got the prior call. This is how they got my calls from my personal business with me and my husband from back in 2019 that they've been threatening to call with my husband.
oh my God, this is all done on Christmas Day. I mean, like this is serious. Like, and here we go. Phil's laughing last because here we are all talking about it. But this is what's seriously being done on Christmas Day all day long and Christmas Eve. Like this whole big thing.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
If you guys go over, and I don't even want to bring any attention, but if you know his YouTube, go look and see what he's been posting all day. He's screwed with me, John, Julie, Teresa, all of us. Amanda Mosher. Yeah. Sorry. Monica. I mean, it's just like it's been a free for all. And all I can imagine is like, we were talking earlier, is somebody sitting alone in a Motel 6 with a laptop with nothing better to do. Like, what's really going on? So, like, even though I was being snarky on some of my comment posts and saying I'm really I really am concerned, it's kind of is concerning because this is out of character. Like, it's on Christmas. I mean, you've got family and you're doing this to everybody. And then you threw Amber under the bus. How is Lita going to react to that? She's going to have to choose one of y'all.
It's amazing. Let's finish the rest of this because there's more.
Conundrum.
Unfounded. This man is vicious. He's talking about putting bullets in people's heads.
Oh my God.
Everything.
Stop it right there, please. Stop it right there.
Hold on. Stopping. Go ahead.
I remember that live distinctly. I don't believe her name was mentioned at all. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't remember correctly. But if I remember correctly, you were talking about somebody else. So she's incorporated herself into a lawsuit. She's incorporated herself into having a restraining order against
Wait, no, we didn't get to the restraining order part. Hold on. Keep going.
Continue.
What is it, like a live video, or is it just?
Yes, he's live right now
Okay.
on YouTube. Okay. And he has about 14 to 15,000 followers. Okay. And everybody knows where I live, where my family lives.
I don't. Who knows where you live? Like, do you think you're Oprah? Who the hell cares? This is a woman who would post pictures of her house and her pool and her 6-car driveway and brag about it. Oh, everybody, are you? Come on. Like, this is why it's so ridiculous. I'm gonna keep going.
And I can never get in touch with anybody. I can't do anything tonight, so I need somebody to go out there, stand at the door, and listen to him. He is yelling before they knock. Tell them to stand and listen, because it's ridiculous. And all he's doing is he's harassing. He's talking about other YouTubers, just cyberbully to the max.
How embarrassing!
All right, I'm gonna send somebody
I'd be embarrassed for you if you.
All right, thank you. Please,
you know.
please make sure that he doesn't get a hold of my information, please.
I mean, I don't even have your information, so.
Oh, okay.
There we go. That was the money shot. I don't have your information.
Wow.
Now she can go to Julie and Heidi and everybody and say, grab the reports. You're not going to have my name on it. My name won't be on anything unless you FOIA request it. Oof.
I would never call the cops on John. I'd never call the cops on John. I'd never do that. You can mark my words.
The cops down here, they don't.
Oh my God. This is
November 29th, she
like,
said
you-
less than a month ago, she said
you
she
call
would
her
never,
all the-
had never, did never. She, talked bad about everybody that did this. And then here we are. Wow. Ain't that
I don't
something?
understand why these people need to think that I need to talk. Why do they think I need to talk about them?
Because they want you to talk about them.
It,
They
crazy.
want the smoke. But here's the deal. Like, she lied throughout that whole freaking phone call. So,
And if I really cared about like drama and clicks and views, I'd be doing this on my channel right now. Like, this is just so fucking stupid. It's the same shit. It never ends. I told you, Brooke, I'm like, people are gonna lie and lie and lie, and then no matter what you do and no matter what you prove, they're gonna keep lying. And then at some point, you gotta cut the cord. And right there, we heard it. We heard it say, I'm in a class action lawsuit against him. I have a restraining order against him. Her words to the cops.
lying. And then she just went live to double down and be like, oh no, I can't.
And then she's privy to another conversation with calling the cops on me.
On the
But
live,
sure, that's not, which I have documentation.
I was
Sure,
gonna get a lawsuit against him, but I decided that he didn't nothing happened with the other one, so why am I gonna waste my time?
and you know what? I have to give
you already
credit
had
to
one, huh?
Maria Vega because, she was actually asking, Amber, well, did you have a restraining order against him? And she said, well, no, we thought it was stupid. We never proceeded. Well, did you have any lawsuit against him? No, our lawyers thought it'd be stupid. So at least Maria stood up and, questioned her. And
I tried
because
to. She
it's
had me
so
blocked.
fucking ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
Mm.
It is.
You're in hot water, Miss AR. I mean, Miss Lawsuit. I'm just floored. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure that everybody's aware, and especially you AR, that I know you're watching because you're just psycho like that. But to get on and insinuate, oh, I wonder if John knows that you're talking to Phil again.
Like,
This
we
all
don't
happened.
care. Like, it's like, we're all good. And the shit that you thought was those tricks, it's like same dogs, same old tricks. It's not gonna work anymore. We're all good and we're at peace with each other. And
Yep.
like, you're down to like 3 people and it's sad.
And then
And this is how you spend your Christmas. Literally all day on a community tab that nobody looks at. I mean, you have a beautiful family. I don't know what's going on, but that's sad. It's legit sad. Then you have like, one person commenting on it, equally sad. And then it's just all complete. It's just also fucking sad. It really is.
Yep, it is. And so, and I'll be honest with you, like, I didn't think after all that because we were all in the comments, and I say we were all the ones that would show up because he's got people blocked. But we were in the comments, going right back and forth with Phil. So if she would have delved a little farther into the things instead of just, seeing my community tab and well, you got some explaining to do. You do have some explaining to do, and you just went
it's like,
and explained and lied. So
everyone's so angry. Whether it's that one or the other, and I don't want to name names, but I'm talking about these every night. How dare this person do this live? And how, God, get some joy in your goddamn hearts.
I know, because we had fun. So I
Yeah,
don't know why
did we have too many drinks the other night? But it was a Christmas party. I said point blank, we're live from 9 to Last Man Standing, and we had a great time.
we did have
So I
fun.
have absolutely no regrets. We had some casts on, we
I
sang
am not
songs,
going
we
by
played
a fucking
games,
child.
we
I
gave
will stay
a
up and
ton
do
of money
whatever I
away,
want to do.
we
Yep.
kikied. You know, it was like a great time. And then our little after party on your channel was just funny. You know, were we hammered? Absolutely, but it was a Christmas party. Like what? You're all goddamn saints, please. So, you know,
It was after party. It wasn't like we had kids on there like all night long and everything else. Like, you know, it's like the get over it.
it really was an extravaganza.
And everybody had a blast. And everybody, I had gotten so many DMs and comments on Christmas Eve saying,
Monica slipped her identity. I mean, like I think we delivered on
I
that
know,
live,
right?
right? Like that was like an action-packed live. Like we delivered. You know, like
I bet you I could name somebody that witches they were watching.
I don't think you could have asked for more. I think Dick Clark would be proud. So what? What'd you say?
no, I thought, no, nothing. I was just like, we had a blast. Angela on there in her Santa Claus outfit.
Yeah, Rachel, Skyla, like we had a great time. Monica, like it was a blast.
It was fun.
So yeah.
It's just
But and people just hate to see people having fun, and people hate to see people enjoying themselves. So I think a lot of this today kind of spawned off of that. Maybe somebody got caught up on some YouTubes. I don't know.
I mean, I'm
But
not even mad now because this stuff is all. I mean, it's all old hat. Like you know, I'm not raging. I'm not. You know, I'm just I'm just happy that it's all rolling in, and you know, next year this will all be an afterthought, and because all in all, people want to, you know, a lot of bad stuff happened this year but a lot of great stuff happened too. So all in all, I'd have to say that this was a great year for us, despite all the crap that happened.
yep.
In between, we got through it, and we're good, and we're happy. And then, you know, maybe back when like we were not so good and happy, it would have affected us. It would it would have affected us differently. But no, we're good, you know. So
But the people that aren't good, or the person that's not good, is the person that lied to several people and said never, never, ever. Then you got on a live just now and lied to your people that were watching you. Like there's so much I don't even know what to say. Like if you would have just been honest, this probably would have come to this. I'm just saying, like, just tell the truth. And you want to keep Brock. Shut the fuck. Yeah. Shut up. Yeah. You're sitting up there lying and dragging me into something when you were on the live talking smack about my friend the day before you sent her a donation. So make that make sense. Don't bring me into this. And she's not brought into this. You are. You're the one that lied. You're the one that called as recent as September. You're the one that faked it, lied. I just can't. You don't have an RO with this man. You don't have a class action. He didn't call CPS on you, but you lied to the
oh
cops.
yeah, that was the third lie that I called CPS. I mean, like, bitch. You know, and she's gonna say, "Oh, like that phone call," and you lied about like major things. You should have just said, you know, well, thank God, never mind. I second thoughts it, but you know, you could have said some other things.
Yeah,
I held myself back on that one. Something almost flew out of my mouth, and I was like, "Ooh, good Lord, John, thank God you didn't say that." See, I told you, I'm working on myself. But yeah, it's the same old shit with the same people, and you know, posting stuff that you wrote about me. You know, oh look, it's all this old shit. All you know, it's stuff. It you know, on Christmas Day, it's I you know. I'm sorry that your families hate you. Like that's all I can say. I don't know.
So shit.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. It's been in the past, and now they're just trying to like re-dig up shit just to be relevant because you guys are still flourishing, and they have nothing. nothing to do at all. So that's what they have to do. They have to dig up all kinds of old shit so that way they can stay relevant. You guys are booming and having a great time, and they feel left out, and they gotta obviously. Oh, we're better than them. Let's do this. And
and if I truly cared about clicks and views, I would have done this on my channel. And trust me, I could have, like I said, stuff about AT2 about him saying point blank today that it was Miss Yvette that started all the rumors, which we all said. I said it, Monica said it, Heidi said it. And then Miss Yvette was caught red-handed on Twitter, calling him Chester the molester and everything like that before any of that stuff happened. And it was Sweet Pea that I found it from. Then I found out from Heidi and and everything we said. And there goes AT2 saying, yes, Miss Yvette. You know how much shit we went through because y'all blamed us for it? Like, you know how many messages and evil messages I got because certain people were saying that me and Monica started that rumor. And there it is in AT2 writing that there it is, Miss Yvette. And you think that we got?
No, you didn't.
I was like the 7th person to report on it that night. And, he didn't miss a beat when it came to reporting anything about me. So, yeah, that was juicy. And I reported on it, but I certainly never started it. And he knows that. But where's my, and I could have did a whole YouTube about that and probably had like 2,000 people watching. But I just want all this stuff to be done with,
And now I just want everybody to say this. Now that, and I think another point in bringing the other recording up is basically for John to be like, I dare somebody to call again, because now what there is, and it's not just the prior call that I was involved with. It was so many different calls in between those times that happened. But now if somebody else decides to call the law on you again, John, I mean, as recent as September, you've got this woman lying. And somebody needs to grab her YouTube stream as well before she.
Well, I mean, he's like, I also don't know who else called and what else either. It's not like it was, how many? There must be like at least 6 or 7 lives when we were live and police came here, not including other times when they've been here. So now, like, I hope that's enough to make them do like a thorough, like, look into this, because if it's the same numbers coming up all the time. And now that we have people on actual audio and, people sending gift baskets and thanking them for their service after coming to my house and harassing me on their call. I mean, and that could be a lawsuit in a whole different regard against the goddamn police. Not, but it's that gets into really weird, like, territory,
Yeah. And if
and I'm not saying like I'm trying to sue the police or nothing like that. I'm just saying like legally it's like a weird.
But it also, like, just with that text, that message I sent you earlier of AC sending a gift basket to Seaside Police, like that just even further proves what I said, which was that she is the one that called me to get that done. And there she goes the next day or 2 days after, sending a gift basket to Seaside Police for their diligent service. And if they can recall and if they can say they accepted a gift basket, not that it was their fault. I'm sure they didn't have any clue of what the person was talking about, because John, in that text I sent you.
No, I know, but it'd be proof that like people, especially it won't look good is what I'm saying,
Furthermore, if outside sources can do these FOIA requests on John, that means any of us can. So I just need to compile basically like a committee and with working with John to get these calls done, to find out who these callers are, because I'm not going to lie. I think that maybe she's called more than once. And I think that the other people, I know who the other person is that probably called a lot. And I think John does too. So I think it's important to definitely get them the rest of the FOIA requests done. And you should have a range. It shouldn't have to be the exact date. I think you can do a range of dates, so a start date and an end date of these calls, and they'll be able to find the recordings, because this is some shit. And she sounded way too, and let's not forget all of the past of where, she was contacting FBI about baby girl Lisa and, calling the cops during COVID to her house because of Lisa.
I'm not even
So
trying to make it seem about Amber, like, like she's making it seem like, she's on my mind. Like, all these people think I think about them like morning, noon, and night. Like, I don't. I'm barely on Instagram. I've been trying to do more on YouTube lately, but like when I took a step back and like me and Cody just hung out and not worrying about this stuff is so freeing. And like the last thing on my mind, I can promise anybody, is any of these old people from like 2 years now still bothering with me. Like, I have moved on, guys.
well, it's because she wanted to
Yeah,
rekindle
like
your
I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm taking so much space up in your head still.
I forgot I knew.
It should be
You
kind of
know,
flattering to an extent. It really should
uh,
be.
but the only reason why I mentioned your police call tonight was because I heard it tonight for the first time, and it's after you said that you would never call the police, and that we also have the audio of that. Should I play that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
And
let's
let's
play that.
also mention that she
I
deleted her
mean,
live that she just did. Of course she did. Huh.
oh, I have it recorded because I'm going to show the police that tomorrow. She said, show this to police, and I will make sure they call you, Amber. I mean, I don't know if they will, and I don't know what they're going to do. But where is that audio? Hold on. Oh, wait, no. I don't want that one.
I need to.
That's her thingy. Oh, here we go. In her, like, in her sexy voice.
Yep, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. And like I told John, Brooke asked me to call that night. Sure did. Absolutely.
Okay, so let me pause this.
For you.
So now that's Amber copping to a second. So if this is not the phone call in question, now that's a second time that Amber was in cahoots with falsely calling the police on me. Let's play that again.
And she told me she did it.
I want him to, because I never called.
Here.
Yep, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. And like I told John, Brooke asked me to call that night. Sure.
Okay, so now that's Amber saying point blank she was involved in another time when the police were called, and the police were actually called that night, but by somebody else. So now, that according to Amber's own testimony on this audio playing, that connects her to 2 times the police were fraudulently called to my house.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep playing.
Did. Absolutely. I want him to
Cody.
pull those for you, or the records. I want him to, because I never called. She can sit there and claim it till the day she dies
Jailbreakers.
that I called. You will never find my voice calling on John.
Smile, pretty
Ever.
Courtney.
Woo! That aged well, didn't it?
Did, because Brooke set it up. Jules and Dee.
So she has a whole scheme of how people that she knows.
I would not be.
Let's talk about this. So now she's in on a scheme
my husband works for him.
about people calling the police on me, and she thinks she's a saint. Okay, and that's why you can't fight this kind of stupid.
Nope. That's what I put in my description. You're a special kind of stupid. I mean, for so many reasons. And if this is, you'll never find my voice calling on John. Well, here we are.
I mean, it doesn't get better than that.
No, it doesn't. Wow. What did you say? Harmony asked me to call that time. Yep, she admitted to calling before, and I did, and I was wrong for that. And I've gone on and I've apologized profusely to John. I was wrong.
Yeah, and then she's saying, "Oh, didn't you apologize?" Yeah, and I never played ever, not once. I never played Dee's recording. I didn't play it on my live 2 nights ago, and I never played it at all. I only played it tonight for the very first time, and I did speak on it on the Christmas live. But when I heard this in combination with that, and the thing about the gift basket, yeah, when you put it all together, that's how I lumped it up, and nobody knew I was gonna play that, but that's why I did it. You
So
know,
tell me I brought her into this. I did not. And furthermore, and let's be honest, let's be clear with nobody. AC is the one that sent the gift basket. So just if you don't know who that is, DM me and I'll let you know. I'm just not saying anybody's name. Hey Natalie, a lot, Immergerd. It's too much. I mean, like I said, and her friends, people that she was trying to reconcile with or be cool with, point blank asked this woman, and she point blank lied. So, good night, Teresa. Love you, girl.
it's just
Yeah.
like it's crazy. I know everybody's waiting for me to like rage out. But it's just I said to Brooke the other night, I'm like, everything has been said about me,
Mhm.
and I don't care. Posting old screenshots that Sherelle sent yeah, it's just so weird. It's so weird.
We can talk about that for a minute too. And like I said, it was weird. Like why this? It's like it was like all I can think is like it's like the what do you call that? A 2021 review is what I could
I
feel
don't
like.
know. The whole thing is so weird. Like, just bringing back everybody like today, like
Rehashing old stuff.
I guess he felt forgotten about, and he needed a family reunion, and here we all are. I guess the crew is back together for one last Christmas. Because I don't, I don't know. I don't know.
Just stop. I mean, in a sense, I'm glad he posted that about Amber, but the rest of the crap, I mean, you could tell he had a vendetta against everybody. And I will agree with Amber on one thing, like it's really mind-blowing that he didn't have enough respect for Lita to do that, but I'm glad he didn't because you don't need to be in the background causing havoc anonymously and because you've probably done it so many other times and never gotten caught. And if you did, shame on you because he's going to find out.
I mean, just look at like all he's lost this year, and it would make sense that he'd be sitting like by himself in a corner, alone, on his community tab, and just going for broke. Like I really felt like he was sitting in a motel room, like with a loaded gun next to his head. Like I'm like, do I need to call like somebody and check on you because like don't you have to put your kids' toys together, bro? Or
Mhm.
like I don't know, watch like The Wizard of Oz or something.
Or
Like
Christmas Story, you'll shoot your eye out. I don't know.
I don't know, ice skating. Well, no, he lives in Florida, so probably not that. But like whatever, like something. Uh, it doesn't make sense to me.
Oh, thanks, Natalie. Quick summary. We'll give you one really quick. It's not going to be that quick, but basically, long story short, YB was on his community tab today, posting and posting and posting about myself, Julie, John, Monica, and
Amanda,
Amanda. Who else am I missing? Anybody?
Carissa,
Teresa, Shelley,
Kelly.
and just putting all these old post up, old text messages, really just honing in on harassing everybody. And we were kind of in the comments, kind of going back and forth with him. Um, eh, we weren't mad. We were actually all on three-way when we were shit at one point
It
five-way.
was just like funny and comical and like
And
weird.
we were laughing and we were just poking fun at him back. And then all of a sudden we're off the phone and there's this video posted of AR, you know who that is, right? And it's not a video, it's a video that he posted on his YouTube, but it's an audio call of AR calling the police on John in September.
Yeah.
And then she just went live and said she said she had an RO against him, that she was in a class action lawsuit against him, and that he called CPS on her, just really tried to vilify him up so that they would actually go out. And then she wanted him to just stand by the door and not knock, but listen, so that it could implicate him in some wrongdoing. That's what she was hoping for. She actually instructed the dispatch to instruct the police on what to do and how to do their job so that it would further implicate John or maybe get him in some kind of trouble. And then she just went live and lied about all of it. That's about it in a nutshell. You can DM me though, and I can answer any questions that you have. But thank you for the super chat. Whoo, it's just a lot. It's a lot. And I don't know what his problem is. Like he has been basically dormant, you know? I mean, I don't know what kind of discords or what they're doing behind the scenes, but I mean, as far as the eye, what meets the eye, I'm sure there's a sock account here, a sock account there that still is intact. But it seems like he had been quiet for the most part. He posting snarky crap on his live, I mean, on his community tab here and
Oh, and
there.
by
But
the way, all the people are like, oh, I stand with 18 too. Also need an apology.
that's another thing. Yeah. And so AT2 also, Natalie, had on his community tab, basically vindicated John and Monica and Heidi for starting that rumor about him being what they call it, CP.
Yep.
Um,
And it was all started by guess who? Yvette, which we all said. It literally came from Yvette. I heard it from Yvette's mouth. We all did. But no, I had to be the enemy. So.
And they need to apologize to all three of y'all.
The Christmas karma came raining down karma today for us. So it's cool. And yeah, like I don't know.
What it is. But hopefully, like I said, this realization will help them.
I never want to talk about any of these people anymore. So can we just get this all out?
Yeah.
Because tomorrow I'm gonna instruct everybody to not tell me anything about any of this. I will let you all know about how it goes with the police, and then that'll be the last I speak of it. I don't want this to be a thing. And I think talking about this like the last 4 or 5 hours has been 500 years in crazy time, and I don't want. So, is there anything else to address about any of this, or does anybody have a question? Because I don't want to.
Yeah, everybody get your questions out while you can, and that's another thing. I think it's very important because John has made a lot of progress not talking about these people, and he's already said it's made him feel so much freer of a person by not having to cloud his every thought with people talking about him. And so if y'all have any questions or want to know anything, just ask now. Forever hold your peace, because he won't revisit this, and nobody's going to bring it back.
I'm just done. I feel more stupid than I ever felt even talking about it. No, oh yeah, it was his community tab, and whatever, it's cool. We were just kind of bored. I'm like, what is going on?
And then again, all this conspiracy theory garble, speak, turkey jive that she just wanted to say over there, it just even more grosses me out. So, I don't know. It seems like that neither myself or John or any of us that I just mentioned are in any kind of turmoil or any kind of problems. It seems like the problems are going to be with you, AR. So I'm not sure why you dirty deleted that live that you just did, vindicating yourself. But
she probably put it private because she probably got reported and she's waiting for it to
she's not monetized.
No, she is. Isn't that the Vera page?
Yeah, she's not monetized.
Are you sure there's no way it's playing anywhere? You can't send. I think she is.
She's not monetized. She said the other night on her live that she's moving and she doesn't want to get the pin. Yes, Natalie. She doesn't want to get the pin delivered to the wrong place and la 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 la. But she wasn't monetized when she started her channel back from the other one, which was really strange to me because it seemed like all of her videos have tons of views on them. But she was asking people to play her lives while they went to sleep so she could get the watch hours.
That's so sad. And people make fun of me. Imagine if I said that. Oh my God.
Well, she said the other night during her Terry Time roast, if y'all go see that she was not yet because she hadn't gotten the pin and she didn't do the verification. She might be qualified to be monetized, but she wasn't when she rebranded her channel, because I heard her with my own ears say, please, everybody, when you go to sleep tonight, just take just one video and play it. Just turn it down. And while you're sleeping, just let it play through so she could get her watch hours. I heard her say it. But it did appear. I was shocked too, Sly, that she's not, because those videos seem to have a lot of views on them. I don't know if that's something that you can just warn your page with.
And also, again, if you need any more insight into the Jolene and Busy check out what's the name of that page? Late Night Crew, Real Late Night Crew. More karma raining in for us. They're actually live right now. The Real Late Night Crew, they're exposing Busy and Jolie. Then we got AT2 exposing Yvette. And I mean, really, the karma's been good this year.
It really has. I mean,
It really has. I have no
y'all
complaints.
got a bunch of electronic gifts today. I mean,
No,
essentially.
the karma said, John, listen, you've been good lately, and let's reward you. And I'm like, thank you, karma. And Merry Christmas to you too, sir, or madam.
Whoever you may be.
I don't know what karma's pronoun is, so don't hang me.
Exactly. I get you.
Whatever you are, karma. Thank you. So it's been a good day.
It has been.
And like I said, we're not mad, we're not angry. It's just like we just feel like vindicated and complete, knowing that like all this stuff is coming to light, like we said, and you know, like I said about my haters, like they will say all this shit about us, but like when the truth comes out, they won't acknowledge it. And that's why I said to you, Brooke, I'm like, look, they lie and they lie and they lie, and look how much proof you can give them, and it never matters. See? Look. Do you think one person in AT2's comments said, don't you owe John and Monica and Heidi an apology after the witch hunt you sent YouTube on them for? Not one person. You know? And anybody who wants to give me grief about reporting it, like I said, I was the 7th person in line, and he, for a whole year, made a lot of money off just saying the nastiest things about me. And then when I, you know, I always, you push and push and push enough. So it is what it is. But cheers to you.
Cheers to you. I'm sorry, I'm not live. I'm not on screen tonight. I got a towel on my head. Just got out of the shower. But yeah, cheers to you too, John. Woo. Okay, Addie, I'm looking. So anybody else have anything they want to ask or comment before we wrap this up? Because I think that we've made it pretty clear.
You know, it's stupid, and like I feel stupid for talking about it. It's funny. I mean, it's funny now. I used to get mad. You know, oh, we'll trigger John. Now it's just, you know, stupid.
Now it's just
And I just want everybody to know I don't need these people like AR or AC or YB or you know, any of them. I have my content. I'm not putting this on my channel because I'm just being candid here. Like, I'm gonna keep talking about my shows and tea, and that's it. And you can watch it and you cannot watch it.
Yep. And I think that's another huge driving point of people's animosity towards you is it's based off of jealousy. Because I mean, you have been just doing your content.
And I'm just saying, people who can't break 1,000 views really shouldn't be talking about people who can and exceed it by a lot. You know, and then they
how many views did your sister wives stuff get?
Somebody with 187 views does a video saying, "I'm using them for clout." Huh?
Meanwhile, your sister wives videos got 200,000 views.
You person, and if you know, congrats on that 187 views. Like, you know, that probably wrangled you a whole 2 cents on AdSense. So good for you, buddy. But trust me, I am not thinking about you, or do I need to talk about you for anything. We're doing just fine. It's just so funny. Like, you know, even people with lots of subs aren't even like breaking 1,000 with something to say about me.
I mean, some people are like 5
it's like
subs.
I'm like, okay, but like I still see your page where you're talking about me all the time, and I see my page where I haven't talked about anybody in months. So Right.
And another thing, she's like, "You talked about me on prove it." You like to say that's your favorite famous last words. Prove it. And maybe I don't recall, but I don't recall him talking about you. And maybe it was implied and you took it that way, or maybe it wasn't and you just lied about that too. But I'd like for you to prove it.
You know what it is? Like, I think, like, and that's why it makes it funny, because, like, back before, like, because that AT2 stuff was, like, that's what kind of made me, like, just take a step away from everything, and just, because that was a lot, and then, like, his witch hunt, and, like, we were innocent, and we got, like, a lot of hate, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck all this. I'm not going to say I'm going to quit, but, I was doing, like, a live or once or twice a week. And I just wanted to feel like a normal person again, because I was just so angry all the goddamn time. Like, from the moment I woke up to the second I went to sleep, I would wake up and ask Cody, and I'd have 30 texts. Oh, this one said this about you, and this one said this about you, and this one, and then, like, 40 missed calls. And that's what I woke up to every day, like, in the midst of all this fighting and the back and forth. And it just made me miserable and angry. And, because when people lie about you, all you want to do is defend yourself.
Yep.
I can't prove that any better than what happened tonight with the karma. But it just made me angry. And, like, I didn't even know who I was anymore. And then just kind of getting away from it, not mentioning people. And, and normally I'd probably be, like, pulling my hair out right now in live. And now I'm like, this is sad and funny and sad and funny and sad and funny. It's, and I'm grateful that, like, I kind of got, like, my bearings back, because I didn't like the person who I was. And that's why, like, Sly's in the chat, like, I apologize to her because I felt bad about, like, something. A lot of people, even Anne, I've talked to recently. I'm tired of the fighting, and I'm tired of all the bullshit, and
yeah, I mean, and like,
it's exhausting. And I've been at this for years.
I even today, and I'll be honest with you. So I re-listened to my live with Maria, like when she jumped on the other day, and as the most vile things that she's done to me, I was listening to it, and I realized that I cut her off when she was trying to say something nice, like that people enjoy when you do content, is what she was saying.
Well, I even had a conversation with Maria, and we spoke, and we buried the hatchet.
Well, and
I just, we don't know how much life we have left, and we're all getting older, and I just having
honestly,
fun with me and being myself. I don't care if I'm boring, because I know a lot of people like to watch me fight people and whatever, and because that was our life for 2 years, when, like, we had nothing, and we were, like, at the bottom, and so yeah, sorry.
But yeah, like I said, and I think a lot of humility has got, or and realization has gone on because of the drama that's happened with, not drama, the tragedy. I didn't use the right word, the tragedy that happened with my friend D. And I think that that's really spilling over into some people's reflection of themselves and what they're doing. And I just couldn't believe Maria was so decent with me the other day on my live.
I think
And
everybody, gets to a point. Like, listen, did anybody ever think that me and you would be friends and be on live together, like, in a
never,
million years?
never.
There are certain things that people can, like, look past. I mean, again, there are certain people that I don't care if they came to my door with, like, a million gold bars, I would spit in their face. But, like, there are things you can look past, and I think we're all adults, and I think at the end of the day, nobody truly wants to fight, but there are people who make a living off of it. Everybody thought I needed to fight to make a living. No, I don't. And I've been having fun not doing it, and I'm going to continue to do so. So if you don't like our recaps, I don't care. But, YouTube is peaks and valleys. And after what we went through, because, of what certain people said about us saying a rumor about AT2, we took a hit, and no apology. Even but we're gonna keep going.
Well, maybe the apologies, it is Christmas. Maybe he will apologize. Maybe he
I
will
don't
do the
care.
right
He
thing.
probably won't, and that's fine. And honestly, he should probably go after Yvette, and if he needs my help, I don't know. I might, because I don't know.
Well, because you were
he's got a lot
affected
of nasty
too.
things. I didn't want to talk about him, so whatever. And I know what I just said. I retract it all. I don't know.
But
Cut that part out in post.
No, but yeah, Yahoo does what, Julie? And if anybody wants to come up, they can. I'll go ahead and drop the link. The people that want to say their piece that were affected today, like Julie, is more than welcome to come up. So also, but what I was also going to say is back to, there have been the people that I've considered the most evildoers on the internet have really come through in the last week or so to, it's almost like, I mean, it's really strange that some of these people that I thought were the just Antichrist really came forward and did the right thing and put everything aside and have been there for my friend. And, it was the most satisfying thing to see that people could actually do that and be humans. And no matter what I thought about them in the past, I'm not going to lie. Like, I don't really think that horribly about them anymore. There's only really one person that and we're not going to talk about that. But seriously, and then today, it's just bombardment from YB. Like, what's going on with you, YB? Do you need help? Like, I'm not being facetious. What's going on? It sounds like, I mean, and yeah, it sounds like you just want to fight. I'm just surprised that you didn't do a live stream tonight. It was almost like you just want to be intermingled in this drama that we're
I
having.
know, to his credit, it worked. Look.
Yeah. Well, he's always been able to be, conspiring and wanting to pit people against each other. Even when I was friends with him, look, watch, I'm going to make this one hate this one. I'm going to make this one.
He's great at it, and for some reason, people still talk to him, and everyone he is, I guess, friends with or not friends with. At some point, he's screwed over. But I mean, I talked to him for 2 months, and then I knew quick. We also had that played out. That something was not right, but I don't know. It's I don't understand how. I don't know.
But this is not going to be good for, like I said earlier, there's a sisterhood that's involved in this, air quotes. And then you've got him, and he's the middleman, and he's best friends with one of them and enemy of the other. And this tonight, I mean, it was just disrespectful all the way around to my friends and to your friends. And Phil, I don't know what's going on with you, bro, but you need to get it together, because this is not going to work out well for you. Like, you don't have the people you had a year ago. You don't have the loyalty and the friends that you had a year ago. And I'm glad personally that I got away from it, because what did you do to me as soon as, and furthermore, I will say it again, John and I were not colluding and conspiring back in July. We didn't talk like you had that all wrong. You were wrong. I can't stress that enough. And you acted on a suspicion that you were wrong about to defriend me. And then
that's what happens when you base a empire on fear and hate and everything else. Nobody trusts anybody.
Well, it made me, well, the thing is I thought he trusted me 100%. I know I trusted him 100%. So like, when I told him what happened between you and I, which was the fucking 100% truth, I expected him to believe it. And then he wanted proof. And I'm like, I went to my phone to get the proof, and the damn texts were gone out of my phone. And to this day, I don't know how that happened. Same with AC. Every incriminating text I have, and she knows it, so I can say it, is out of my phone. Now, how did it happen? Have no idea. I've got some suspicions, but the shit's gone. I've got text messages in my phone from years ago, but the ones I need are gone, and the ones he wanted were gone. All I had was proof between me and John that night. We were texting that I didn't say anything bad about him, and he was sitting there thinking I was talking bad about him. But what it made me realize is that the reason you think I would do this to you is because you would do it to me, and I would have never done that to him. ever.
I'm
You
just
know?
laughing at like the backstabbing child when you have my family on, and I'm also thinking about accountability. Like, remember like how and everybody thought that I wrote my mom's suicide note,
Mhm. Yeah.
and that was all over Reddit, and everybody posted about it and saying John wrote his mom's suicide note and tried to pass it off. And then when my sister confirmed it, do you think one fucking person said, "Well, I think we owe John an apology because and how could you say that about somebody? How could you say, and there's probably like 40 Reddit posts about it. Not one
Mhm.
person, and that's why I said no matter how hard you try and prove things, it came from my sister's mouth. uh it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. Like, or the fact that I nobody can believe that I had 4 degrees. Oh, did John get 4 degrees? Well, they say, oh yeah, he's really smart.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, you know, Unfortunately, my sister thought she was going to go live and say that she has. Once my grandparents took me, we saw each other. I didn't see her until I was 16 or 17. There was like a 10-year gap, and she's
Mhm.
going to go live and say that she knows what I went through in high school and all this drama, and that asshole brought her live and to get me. Like, imagine if I found like his 18-year-old daughter and brought him live. Hey, have you heard from your dad lately? And is he a deadbeat?
I
You
mean,
know,
and that's
I
never
did
off
that.
the table, and I not it is, but I'm just saying he should think that way, that, "Oh, crap, what if they do this to me?" Because you act like it couldn't be done, Phil.
I
Like,
mean, he's got an ex-wife and an 18-year-old daughter. you know, and he's looking, look what he's done in the last year. Like, the obsession with me has been like crazy. And that's why, when I stopped caring, I really did. And up until today, alone in some hotel room in like Jacksonville with like, roadside, probably a motel room that me and Cody stayed in somewhere down the path. With some wood paneling, an ashtray there. He's probably got like a bottle of like, Dos Equis
Jim
and
Beam.
just like a loaded like pistol right there, just going through his. Let me just make one last hurrah. And I'm like, bro, are you okay? Because like that's worrisome. Like, why aren't you putting your kid's bike together? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
And it was all day. Hey, Julie.
Hey. Yeah, it was crazy, the stuff that went down today.
It was.
Absolutely disgusting, sad. A lot of people don't know this, but Yahoo apologized to me about a month or so ago for the doxing he did to me, all the stuff that he did to start the fighting between he and I. And we had a truce. As far as I was concerned, there was no more talking about him. He wasn't going to talk about me. We were done. And then today, out of nowhere, just posting these random crazy lies. I mean, saying I contacted the Department of Defense to get his military records. And
You can't get those, like Heidi was saying earlier.
I mean, that's just crazy. Anything that I shared with Sherelle, and that stuff all came from Sherelle. She gave it to him. Um, it was sent to me from other people or something I found on Google about him, but there was no reason for him to stir this stuff up again. None. He just clearly wants to fight. And that's what I'm saying Yahoo does. Yahoo wants to fight because we were
Look, I
done.
just sent you a text.
You sent me a text?
No, well, Julie, you already saw it in person. I showed her like one, like I have like the wall of degrees in like my living room,
Yeah.
and that's just one wall.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's
just
him. And
sad.
I believe, like, I didn't even need to see this, John. I believe you. And
No, it's just
and my,
stupid.
my biggest regret this past year is that I was ever involved with this against you, that I was ever involved in these people, because I now know what I thought. Like, I trusted them with, I believed everything that they said. I just, and I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm innocent. I did the things that I did and I've owned up to them. But my God, like, they had me believing all kinds of stuff. But
But could you imagine saying I wrote my mom's suicide note and people believe that? And
they
like
believe,
a lot of people posted said I did that, and like people, you're trash for even like making fun of something like that. And that does damage, and nobody takes accountability for it. Not one person who said multiple times that I wrote my mom's suicide note not once ever said, "Oh my God, I was really fucked up for saying that, and I owe John an apology." Like, you could be like my world's biggest hater, and I would have respected you at least if you'd done that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just so fucked up.
It is.
It goes
And that's
to
why I
what
said, like, how do you fight this stuff? Like, no matter what you do, I've been at this for years, and it is what it is.
like what Brooke was saying earlier, some of these people are believable liars.
Mhm.
They say things and people just take it as fact. And I mean, it's just
like
utterly
our queef bottling
ridiculous.
industry.
Yeah, you had the witch over there saying that I was literally going to buy a jarred turd of John's. Like, I'm sorry that some people are inept and incapable of taking a joke. And I'm sorry for whoever believed I was actually going to queef in a jar and sell it like Stephanie Mato. But I mean, come on now. We've got to be able to, segregate joking, sarcasm, and snark from reality and quit passing these things off as truth, because that's what you were trying to do. I don't really believe that woman believed that I was going to buy a piece of John's poop. But she wanted to put it on her channel like I was literally going to buy a piece of John's jarred excrement. And that's just not the case. And that's a great example, John. Like, they take things and they run with it, and then they present it as fact for the public. And then you're stuck with, okay, who's going to believe this and who's not,
I mean, how
It's
many
just
times did the witch fall out with the people who are in her inner circle? And, I mean, I don't even want to talk about her because
Yeah.
then she'll, get all high off of it. But it's not even worth paying attention to, because, yeah, I in the last 2 days she's posted, what, 2 or 3 videos about me? I don't know. And I don't
Double.
care. I don't care. Like, because you're angry again because that you're joking that me and you went live and we were gonna start a queef bottling industry. Like, okay, then be mad about it. Be mad about it. Like, God bless you. Like,
Because we all
is
really know what she's mad about is that she wasn't sitting on a live with you, and that she's not doing this stuff with you, because we all know she was your OG stan from.
no. Well, I think y'all are giving her a little bit more credit than she deserves with that. But it's fine if you need to do do lives about me if that's what it takes. I don't care. I don't care.
I don't really either. It's got to the point where I don't either. Like, once the stuff is done and once the pictures are posted of me, my personal stuff, once, she describes me breaking windows. I sure was. I was my Britney 2007 moment. And I'm sorry, Britney Spears, if you don't know what I'm talking about. And I did that night. It was a bad night. I'm probably going to end up going live and playing that video myself because I'm so sick of people holding things over my head. But it's like, you do all these things and you're obsessed. You're obsessed.
Mhm.
Just like it took Phil time to get that FOIA request. It took time out of his day, and it's not an easy
But we're
task.
like the create, and then then they post that stuff so one side, but like they're the ones who didn't send the tampons and the Father's Day and all the other stuff that we could like rattle off that's been done. But oh my God, look, we're like it's. And
How
that's
about
why there's
Lita today
no one.
trying to paint the picture that my husband beats me? My husband's never laid a hand on me. She can't say the same thing though.
No,
She's out there, trying to spin these lies.
and there's video proof.
Yep.
It's like projection much,
It's just crazy.
and that's what they do. And it is what it is. But it's projecting. It's their own miserable reality, and they choose to, like, for you, Julie. She puts that on you when that's something she's went through.
Yeah.
It's like it's so obvious. So,
But it just brought us all closer together. How many laughs did we have today over all this stuff?
oh my God, I was just dying laughing, and we weren't mad. None of us.
None of us were mad about any of it.
We were saying,
Like, I was worried. Like what's going on? Like, why is he doing this?
John was worried, but I was just like, I'm gonna text him.
Last I heard, I hadn't heard anything about him in like a long time.
He's been quiet.
I months. Like, I really hadn't heard it. So I'm like, okay. And then like today, it was brought to my attention, and I'm like, oh. And then it was like the whole day, and like every 20 minutes, and like, where's your kid? And like, why is her bicycle not put together? Like, what's going on? Like, it just didn't make, and Christmas Eve, and I'm like, are you alone in a motel room, like on the side of 95 somewhere in Jacksonville? Like, I don't know.
Eating a freaking MRE
Right?
or some Chinese food, rah, 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 rah. Like, I
Like
don't
Custard's
understand.
Last Stand. Like,
Yeah.
because
Thinking about all the
he's
friends
really down to
he's
no one.
lost.
Poor guy. He went hard. He went all in, and he lost. And
if Lita chooses AR, he's really going to be without anybody. I mean, she just sent her a pair of $250 Cole Haan boots that she bragged about sending her the other day. They're sisters. Well, let's see how much sister.
well, she just said that she didn't like her very much on that last live.
Did she?
Oh yeah, she said she didn't like her at all.
Wait. Who said who didn't like who?
AR said that about
She said she wasn't sure if they're still friends anymore.
Right.
Oh. Well, there you have it, folks. And if that's the truth, then you're going to see another, showdown with that. I'm sure of it, because.
And I think, as I hear, like, the witch is already taking on someone else.
Yeah, same person with the Cole Haans.
Yikes! It's
Tread
really
lightly, witch.
It's and I'm not. I promise y'all, and I'm not, like, that's why I'm like, let me just get this off my chest. And I'm not trying to do it or get monetized off it or whatnot. I just wanted to play the video so you all can see I'm not crazy. That it's, several people now who have screwed with the police for not proper reasons, and that's it. I don't care. I haven't thought about Amber until tonight. When I heard that, I thought of her, and I played it, and I commented on it. And that's it. And then
she wants to do a live called Sure Did.
Yeah.
You sure did. You sure did. You sure did.
I remember when she was saying, oh, bring it to everybody. And then they brought it, and then she had to go run and change her name to Vera. I remember that too.
Facts.
Here
we are.
Or should I say, I remember that too.
With her sweet, sultry voice. Is that the voice you used when you got all those cast members to be DMing with you, girl?
I don't know. All I know is that.
I got tired of the lies and the hate and the bullying, and it's just disgusting. Grow up.
It's just like the same thing. And I feel stupid talking about it, because it's like, and then people take it so seriously still, and people in the comments are like, "Oh my god, man, this is so crazy. I'm so sorry someone else is doing this to you again." And I'm like, bitch, it's like the 14th person that's done the same exact thing to you again, and the people who have listened to you dog this person for 14 times, and they're still saying, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry this is happening to you. You're like always going through it." Oh my god!
And Julie, didn't this said person say that she wanted to make amends just 4 weeks ago with John?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that ironic?
That's why I said tonight, I'm not mad. I'm not upset. We're great. We love each other. We're happy as hell. And I didn't want anybody to misconstrue this as us being mad or going off or whatever. But I will, I'm not going to go through this anymore. And, if the police don't do anything, at least now I'm talking to a detective, and, if nothing happens, at least it'll be on record. And if it continues to happen, then maybe something will go there from then on. I don't know. But at least, something will be noted on record. So,
if you don't like people online, just don't watch them. Don't look at their pages. You don't have to talk about them. Just move on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's no reason for this kind of stuff to keep happening. Like fucking Phil. I mean, it's just disgusting.
I just would love to know what his motive was besides causing chaos, which I know was probably the primary motive.
I mean,
I
an
think what
outrage
Shelley
live
said,
to bottle queefing, though. Like, come on.
I
Like,
think what
you need to
Shelley
like
said
do a
was
rage live
probably,
about like us starting a a bottle queefing industry.
Yeah, really.
And you
And
know
no, it's
damn well
that
Stephanie don't fart into all those jars. She probably has some dog shit. She smears into it, and then that's it. Enjoy your fart.
or
it's the end of the
she
year.
probably
He's
has
all
a
alone. Clearly, his wife and kid are not there because he's doing nothing but harass us all day on Christmas Day. He's looking back on the year, all the friends that he's lost that are now, close and friends with his
Thank
mortal enemy.
you for the memory.
He lost all of his friends to his mortal enemy, and he just, he's just, I don't know.
Natalie, just to kind of recap, she's lost. Oh, so Amber called the police on John in September. That was like, I don't know, what, 8 days after the police were called on me by AC. That was a
I don't
fraudulent.
care when she called. She called and she
Yeah.
lied on air, whatever. She lied, and she's in connection with another police call that somebody else did that we have the recording of. So she's in it for now 2 police calls, and she's gonna be there all innocent.
Yeah, and then lying, and just lying, and she's sitting there saying that again, she was trying to build up the vilification here so that John looked like this horrible person. Like, I've got an RO against him. I'm in a class action federal lawsuit.
I'm in a class action lawsuit against him.
She wasn't. Like, she couldn't just call and say, "Hey, I'm Joe Schmo off the street, and I don't like John. So can you go over there and I need him to do a welfare check?" No, she had to call and make up this horrendous story about CPS calls made by John. Do you think John gives a good fuck to call CPS on you for real?
Oh my god, who are you? Like, I don't even know your name. Like, all I know is that you have like ugly glasses. That's it. And an ugly heart.
And an ugly soul.
And a 6-car driveway. That's it.
Mm.
I'm gonna make a country song. You got ugly glasses in a 6-car driveway.
And a bad reputation.
You do them whispers, and we all hear you. Go fuck yourself, Amber. You lying hooker.
I'm glad you got her live recorded because I just knew she was gonna dirty delete that because, girl, when you got the proof, you shouldn't do lives trying to lie.
I'm so sick of all the lies.
Let me check Phil's diary now and see it real quick before we
Oh
end.
God, is he still
I'm just gonna
at it?
see. Surely not. Surely it's past his bedtime. Let's see.
I feel bad for him. Clearly, he's going through something.
Yeah, he's like all alone.
I kind of do too, but still, it doesn't change the fact that he's really got his.
No,
big-
he's still an asshole and a piece of shit. But it's sad that someone is that lonely and that sad and pathetic.
I mean,
on Christmas
really,
Day.
like, you really have to like going through like years old screenshots and stuff like that on Christmas Day. Stuff that people see.
My husband tried to call him, but he wouldn't answer the phone. I thought maybe he needed a friend, but
Now that I know how to drop the link, I think somebody wants to come up and just show some support. Got a DM.
he's so obsessed with welfare checks. He's the one that fucking needs one.
I offered my services
I
to him
know,
on
I
his community
love it.
tab. I told him, I was like, and I was being snarky at the time, but now looking back on it a few hours back, like it really was like like something is seriously going on because there's no other motive for anybody to have on Christmas Day to just start
On
throwing out
Christmas Day in the morning.
grenades.
Yeah, that's not rational behavior. No normal person would be acting like that.
I know. It's insane. Addie.
Hi, Addie. Merry
Addie.
Hagmas.
Ray Hagmas.
Hello. I'm here to show support.
Addie.
Oh,
Addie.
Merry Hagmas.
Merry Hagmas.
Oh, wait, hold on. I need to. Oh, wait. Sorry. There you go.
Julie, are you
On Christmas Day in the morning.
Oh my gosh. How are you, Addie? Do you have a good Christmas?
So far, so good.
Good.
Yes.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Oh, we should do the 12 Days of Christmas.
Oh, let's make a funny one.
No, we have the Erica Slazak one.
Oh, do you?
Oh, you ever heard this version?
No.
Oh, it's really good.
Really funny.
Yeah.
By Dry Rob Royce.
I'll be right back. Y'all take the lead. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
For calling Ben Reef. Oh, bro.
we should make
I'm
up
the
a
only
funny
one on. I
one.
feel like turning myself off.
Yeah, I wasn't in the mood to be on camera anymore. I was like, oh, right. Everybody, most people don't show their faces, so I'm going the no face route tonight.
Well, the reason that I don't have my this is what I look like right now. So this is why I have my camera on.
Like, I don't know.
Okay,
It's just,
fine.
yeah,
No
okay.
makeup, PJs, towel. So that's why I'm gonna just turn it back off.
On Christmas Day in the morning.
Oh Lord.
I think we're gonna do 12 days. Oh, wait, I'm showing my back off. Hold on.
I don't even know that song.
On, off. I'm just here for support. Don't mind me.
Oh well, thank you so much, Addie. It means so much because oh, thank you, Sly. I know better though. I know I know you're just being nice. Oh Lord. But yeah, so it was just. I mean, Addie, what do you think about all this?
Oh. Can I talk a little bit about that whole okay, I don't know what to say and what not to say.
Yes, I think you were telling me some stuff in my DM about the AT2 situation.
Yes. Yeah. I made a video on that whole thing way back when it was happening. I was with Heidi when it all came out. And that letter that he got, I got the same letter. I made a video on it. I talked about it. And I said way back then what I thought it was about. And the stuff that was put out about it was just BS. And I think, in my opinion, it was for views. And it was that, at the expense of him, regardless of what he is and who he is. And I do know who he is and what he and all that. But that stuff was BS. And when it all came out and when everyone went live, and when John and Heidi got slammed for it, it was no different than anybody else reporting on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw that as another way to go and attack John, which that made me so mad.
Yeah, it sucked.
Yes. So, but that in and of itself, the letter and all that stuff, it should never have gone the way it went. It did. And my hope is that this gets straightened out between the parties that are involved, because it is BS. It scared me when I got that darn letter. I'm sitting here going, wait a second. What was I on? Was it my computer? What was it? My phone? What did I do?
I'm not being the only one.
I went to my husband and went, honey, can you tell me what I did wrong? What was I looking at? So it's scary as heck when you get those dumb things. I got my letter, and he may have gotten his at the same time. It was a data breach,
Mm-hmm.
and they stole our information, and we all got sent the same dang letter. And that's what that was.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just ridiculous. And it's when things come out and there was,
Oh my God, Amber's in the chat.
Hey, Am. Hey,
Hello.
Amber,
there.
you lied on the thing. Amber, can I play it for you since you're on the chat? And if you want to explain how you lied to the police when you said that you had a class action lawsuit against me, let's play it.
And you did deny it. You denied it to Julie. Julie's on panel right now. She can
play
say
it.
that. Julie, you lied to Heidi. You said you never
Okay.
called ever.
I didn't say anything that I didn't say one lie about Amber tonight. Other than I heard this. Now she's tied to 2 separate instances when police were called to my house,
That's on you.
and that's not great.
No.
I don't know what it is.
Especially for somebody that's as litigious as you are. Amber?
Are you still here, Amber? Because I would love your insights on why you lied.
Bring her up.
Do you want her to come up? I'll drop the
I
link.
don't care. She can come up. I'm not afraid of anybody, especially when like you lied to the police. Like, you know.
Come on
what
up.
it is.
I'll let anybody come up on my channel. I really don't care. He never even said, do you have that video? Because I'd like to see it, because from my recollection, he was talking about Maria. And it was because Maria said some horrible things to him about his mom.
I have the messages. I'll play them for you, Amber.
Like,
I don't know what you want. You called. Like, I didn't say one thing that about you that wasn't untrue tonight. I played your video. You calling the police, and I didn't know when it was. I said, this is just you calling the police on me. I had played somebody else calling the police on me. And the audio of you saying that you never called the police on me and that you're tied to a separate instance when that same other person called the police on me. And that's all I said about you, which is all factual.
Click the link,
I don't
Amber.
know
Don't sit there
what more
in the
you want.
comments.
But when you called the police, you lied 3 different times. And I would like to know if you want to take accountability for that. Because
I don't know why she won't click the link. If you had so much to say a little while ago on your channel that you privated the video.
I don't know what you here. I'll play here. I don't know what you want from me.
What's your Twitter, Amber?
Here is Amber saying she didn't have anything to do with this time when they called the police.
Yep, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. And like I told John, Brooke asked me to call that night. Sure did.
Sure did.
Absolutely.
So then she's talking about the night that D called.
Those for you.
So that's one time that was somebody called
I never called.
and called that
She
you're
can sit there
attached
and
to.
claim it till the day she dies.
And she said FOIA right there.
And
You'll never find my voice calling on John.
But when you're saying that you'll never hear my voice calling on John, it's a pretty declarative statement because,
set it up.
You did call. Maybe you probably didn't think that was going to be picked up, but that one was. So who's really winning?
What do you want me to click the link on?
Well, you just
What?
clicked it.
What do you want me to click the link on? The fact that you actually threatened somebody with putting everybody in a hole, or what? What do you want me to click the link on?
For me and Brooks, queef bottling business.
I don't care about that. I really don't.
It's that same type of outrage. So, Amber, can I play your clips of the police?
It doesn't matter. I already put it up on my YouTube. Go ahead and play that.
I want to hear your. Okay, good.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Can I get to it?
Was I flustered because I was calling on a friend? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, I am. Jesus Christ.
Hi,
Hurry up.
make a report.
Hurry up. Put the wine goblet down.
Avenue.
Hey, what's going on?
I really want to remain anonymous because I am in a
Pause it. Pause it.
I no problem. So
No, pause it.
action lawsuit
Pause
against
it.
me. It's
Amber.
Pause it.
paused.
Okay. So the reason why I wanted to remain anonymous, Yates.
I don't care. Well, explain why you said you're in a class action lawsuit against me.
No, I was flustered, and I admit that.
Oh.
And
Oh,
I
so you
actually
were-
called Seaside, so you
What
can
got you
actually get that
flustered?
report.
Yeah,
You can
said you
actually
wanted
get
to
that
remain
report.
anonymous.
Put in an FOIA. Put in
You're
the
calling
report.
the police,
Why is
Amber.
that you that got all
Why
the
are you
FOIA
flustered
stuff
at
in
the
there?
beginning of your conversation when you're calling the police because you know you're full of shit when you
Okay.
start lying?
Really?
Why?
Really?
Okay, you
Did
said
you
the
not
second
threaten to
line
put
out
a
of your
bullet
mouth
through somebody's
was,
head and put us
"You
in a
are in a
massive grave?
class action
John,
lawsuit against me." That's you
John,
lying
shut
to
up
the
for a
police
second.
report. No,
Shut
you
up.
shut up.
Put
No,
a dick in
Amber.
your mouth for a second.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
wow. Wow. So did you not?
Are you gonna have some respect? Or are you gonna sit up here and talk
Wow,
shit?
Brooke. Okay.
Just let him talk.
Good grief.
Let him
He
talk.
doesn't have any respect. Did
No,
you
you
not
don't.
threaten to put a hole through me and Maria and Yahoo and Leda and Siwa's head? Because I have it recorded. Did you not?
John, are you there?
No, I'm here. No.
Did you not say that we should be all piled on top of each other
Well,
in a massive grave? Did
think
you
that-
not?
I think that what
Why
you're
didn't you?
losing
Why
sight
didn't you
on is
say
that
that
things
on
are
the?
said.
Why didn't you say that to the police instead of saying that you had a class action lawsuit against me? I didn't hear that in the police.
No, because I was
And also,
flustered
Amber,
when I
also,
called
why
because
did you
I had
say
not
no CPS
spoken of
lawsuit?
you.
Amber,
John, I had
Amber.
not spoken of you.
You said
John, John,
Amber, let him
John,
talk.
John, John,
Oh my God!
John.
Not a muffin. You can't keep eating me. Go ahead.
Oops, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Fuck. Sorry. Oops. Let him talk.
John, did you not say at all that you were not going to speak of me? And you did, September 19th. You did.
You think you're you're Oprah. Who cares about you?
I don't care.
You tried to talk to me in like
John,
June.
it doesn't matter. I showed you proof
shot
of
you down
who
back then.
actually tried to call the
You tried
police.
to talk to
You
me
did.
again.
I
I shot
admitted
you
it.
back down then.
Oh,
Why do
God.
you think I give a shit about you, sweetheart? The only reason why you crossed my
Then
mind
don't mention me,
was
asshole.
posted.
Then don't
That
mention me.
video was posted of you
I'm
calling
not
the police.
even
Well,
trying
you
to think
lied
of
3
you.
times. Oh my God,
Quit
you won't even
talking
answer
over
a
him.
question. You're gonna try and turn this. Well, let me tell you something, Amber. You're not gonna turn this on me. Okay, so go fucking reverse yourself out of your 6-car fucking driveway and cop up to the fact that you lied to the police when you said you had a class action lawsuit against me, that I called CPS to your fucking house. Okay, and then you had a restraining order against me. All 3 things you said in this police call. All
To get
3
a restraining order.
What?
But let me continue playing your
Brooke,
fucking
really, if you're not going to let me talk, dude, like seriously.
Quit talking over people. Have some respect.
Well, then tell John to shut the fuck up for a second.
You're the one that's talking over him, and that people that
No,
talk over
because
people,
he's talking nonstop.
what do you have to say? Why did you lie and say you
I
were in a lawsuit?
supported him and Cody with at least $700 to $800.
Oh my
So
God,
it doesn't matter. No, John, don't try me. I went live when you asked me to about Leda.
Doesn't Heidi owe you the same amount of money too, right?
No, she does not. No.
Oh, news to me. Okay.
Well, I got the cash apps. I can prove it. Do I need to do another live about it? Do I need to? Because Cody asked me for likes.
Go ahead and keep using my name and your hashtags.
I don't care about your fucking name. Do you understand that? You fucking narcissistic
you were
piece of
doing
shit.
good with your whisper shit. Like, you were actually getting views, and then you had to go back to this bullshit, and look at you right back in the middle of it again. You lied to the police 3 times on that phone call. You won't admit to it. But I promise you, when I go to the police tomorrow, and I'm not threatening anybody, and I don't know if they're going to do anything, and maybe they will call you, and maybe they won't. But I will show them everything, and that's that. And that's the whole purpose of why I posted that tonight. And it's not because I think about you morning and night, because, sweetheart, I'm so happy to be rid of you. But that's why I posted it. And to anybody else who wants to call the police on us in that type of way, just know that I'm not going to deal with this shit anymore. And that's that. So do what you got to do. Keep making videos about me. You're the one that called the police. You're the one that lied to the police.
Everybody's fucking head.
You lied. You lied to the police 3 times on that phone call to make it seem way worse than it was. And you're connected to another police phone call that somebody else made that has your name all over it.
Me. Go get the FOIA.
Not to mention,
go get it.
Let's also bring to the fact that, not that whatever was said that night, there's like, do you really think John's going to drive to Texas and really like threaten you with some kind of violence?
No, I'm not worried about him, Brooke. I'm worried about people like you.
That's not what you said to the police.
I wouldn't waste
oh my God. I'm so happy that.
I thought you were moving.
This is amazing.
I am moving. Thank God on the 5th. Yes.
I'm going to come drive by your house and like what?
In September, yeah, I didn't know I was moving. Thank God.
Who knows where you live? Who cares about you?
Everybody does, John. You know that. Everybody does.
You live in Texas by Heidi. That's all I know.
Coming up to my house and with some.
That's all I know. Where Amber lives.
Dare
she
you?
was close to Heidi, and Heidi didn't even live there anymore. That's all I know about Amber's whereabouts in Texas somewhere.
John, everybody knows where I live. Shut up. Shut up.
Amber, do you think you're that big where everybody knows?
No, because you know.
And people care about you that
I have no
because
idea.
everybody has doxed me.
Well, Amber, you asked for it.
Okay, there's the proof right there. I asked for it. Okay.
Selling yourself to Usman. That's what you did. You put yourself into this, selling yourself to Usman, trying to get Usman.
Nobody but you and the other people can get rid of it. Nobody can forget about it. Nobody can move on. Nobody can let loose.
That'd be easy for you. But unfortunately, this is the reputation you have made for yourself in this community.
It doesn't matter. If I'm trying to move on and I apologize even to
you move back to this stuff. You regress. You actually did. You did move on with your whisper stuff. And then you went back to this bullshit, Amber. That's not
what have I gone back to, John?
You put
me in the middle of it on Christmas fucking Day.
I'm
back. I don't give a good fuck what day it is. You're the one who called the cops on me at some point.
Yep, in September, because you asked to put a bullet through my fucking head.
Yahoo for posting it, not me.
John, shut up for a second. Shut up. Shut up.
Yahoo posted your crime. Yahoo posted your crime, and that's what that was, a crime.
No, there's no crime because trust me, I have the video.
Not a crime, Amber?
Nope.
You lied.
Okay.
Nope.
We'll find out about that.
Just like you wouldn't tell me that you're the one that gets John on my information.
John, do you understand? You threatened to put a bullet through
that's why
me, Maria, Yahoo, Leda.
So serious, and you know what? Me and Brooke are into a queef bottling industry. Just that's how serious that is.
What
the
are you
same seriousness as our bottling queefs is as serious as that threat is. So go ahead, Amber. That's fine.
He did not mean it literally, and I think you knew.
God bless your small head.
What happened is that you took it literally because it was something you could use against him to call the police on him. Now, I think anybody.
Yeah, exactly. We're not stupid.
With any sort of scruples would know better that John really wasn't going to go and do anything detrimental to you or your family. Now, if you want
or anyone's family,
quit saying the stuff on my channel that is not supposed to be said on my channel, and I'll unmute you. But you need to know, and you do know, because I never said you weren't a smart person. You're a smart person. You're smart enough to do all the things that you do to everybody. Why aren't you smart enough to see through what he said was not to be taken literally? But yet you're going to call and use it to capitalize on to get him in some kind of trouble. And you want the cops to put their ear at his door so they can hear him getting mad and saying stuff so that he could get in some kind of trouble. And I'm sure you got arrested on a live.
I mean,
so ridiculous.
Is it? You did it.
If you would let me talk, I would explain. I would explain as you said it.
But you explain with lies. That's not really an explanation.
No, I'm not explaining with lies. He threatened to put me in a fucking massive grave, and I have it. I have the fucking proof.
But it wasn't
period.
It wasn't said literally, and you know it.
It doesn't matter. You
does?
did a terroristic
Cody,
threat.
oh my God.
Period.
From
You just
another
moved my pillow. I'm
state.
going to kill you. Everybody call the cops on me
And you have
Cody. I
15,000
just
followers that follow you. You
I
have
just read Cody's
15,000
life.
followers
You have more than
that
that.
don't follow you from Houston,
I'm gonna
right?
kill you, Cody. You
Where
took
my
pillow.
children sleep.
Dirty dog.
If you
You
weren't no more
psycho.
scared than the man on the moon, because if you were, you
Before
wouldn't
you
have been
die,
doing
give
the
me a
behind the
queef.
scenes
I could
stuff that you
bottle it.
were.
I'll
You
make
would,
more money for
if
that
you
shit.
were
You're dead.
scared, you'd
John, you make more queefs than any female I've ever seen.
Right.
be because we have a business that we're working on. So I'm
I
glad.
know. Yeah.
Right. Amber. Yeah. Do you feel good about that?
His
That
ball sack
that
makes
you
the
gave me just
queef.
now because I'm
Well, then
telling
those should
you
be
like,
sold
on a
for
scale
extra
from 1 to
money
10,
then.
I gotta give like a 1.5. You're better than that. So work on that shit, honey.
John, you're better than this shit. I have not
you know
mentioned
what,
you,
Amber? I don't have
bro.
recording
I
of me
have
calling
not
the police on you,
mentioned you. Do you
right?
understand that? I have not
I don't
mentioned
have the
you
I don't have the police. I've
whatsoever.
never called the cops on your house and family. You're
I
saying
didn't know that.
don't put my family up there.
I did
Everybody
not
knows my
know
six-foot
that.
driveway.
And then you're saying that he
What do you
doxed
think
your
is
legal
happening
name.
when
Meanwhile,
there are people
everybody
He did.
knows.
And I have it on
You're
video.
calling the cops on me and putting my address out there, Amber. Okay, right?
No,
That's okay.
just to the
There's
cops. I
videos
didn't
of
put it
other
on my
people
personal page.
calling
That's not doxing.
calling the
Sorry.
cops on me, Amber. Brooke, can you mute her for a second?
So did Brooke.
There
What?
is
What did I
videos
do? I've owned up to what I
posted by
did.
other people,
We said we're sorry.
Amber, of you calling the cops on me, and you're gonna sit here on whatever horse that you want to sit on and try and say shit right now. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, that's you are really.
It would be really great if people could just apologize and, you know what, just move on. This stuff is so fucking tiring.
Right,
It's
but like, Amber, you just
exhausting.
came back to it. So this is, I guess, your MO from now on, right? Like,
So
you gotta
stupid.
you
This
gotta
is
call
what
cops on
Yahoo
people.
fucking wants.
Amber, I hope you call the BBB.
148. I agree with you. I have moved on from the shit
Oh, you have not
shows.
moved on to shit.
I
Who
have
else do you
moved on
associate with?
from
You are
John.
moved on
I have
from
moved
what,
on. I have
Vera?
reported child abuse. I have reported missing children. I have done ASMR 148. I have not mentioned John one
Hey, Amber, who are all the
fucking time.
friends you that you
I didn't say you have.
Amber,
I
who are all the
know.
friends
I
that
know
you
you.
are?
I know 148. I do.
Amber, you said you're friends with my buddies. Who are you friends with? You said like, oh, John doesn't
Heidi.
even know who I talk to.
Heidi.
But you lied to Heidi, and she knows it now.
I didn't lie to Heidi.
You told her you never
Nobody
lied.
ever asked me about September 19th.
Oh my God, I keep digging that hole.
I don't think
There's
anybody
no
cares about
hole.
the date, Amber. You said you never called on him ever.
No.
And that was as soon as he told Julie.
Don't
and Heidi
threaten
back
to
in
put a
November.
bullet in my freaking head.
Oh my
and
God,
bury me.
Amber, did you have to evacuate like asshole, Texas that night because I don't know where
John,
you live?
just stop threatening people.
Right, Amber, and stop being.
Did I say your name? Did
Okay,
I say your
Amber,
name?
I can't wait until I play the cops. How
I
you're
hope you
both
do. I really do. 832-707-2144.
Oh
Go
my God.
ahead.
Oh my God, you just doxed yourself. You're racist.
I don't care. I really don't.
You're racist.
I'm racist? Really? With the mixed son? Okay.
Look how easy that is, guys. Look. God.
Point proven.
Point proven right there.
Point proven right there. Yeah. I still have the screenshots of you saying the NIGGER word. Don't fuck with me.
Post them.
They've already been posted. What are you talking about?
Okay, and
what?
And what?
And what? And what?
I have the screenshots of you saying NIGGER.
You did. Did you not? Admit it.
And now what?
Admit it. Did you not say it?
No.
Really? Okay.
But if she
All
does,
right. Bet.
you know that she's like a freaking professional at making fake ass screenshots and everything else.
Oh, really, Brooke? Really?
You saying
Yeah, that thing you sent to
Okay, so that came from Sherelle's Twitter, right? That came from Sherelle's Twitter.
The screenshots of you spread eagle giving your hoo-ha to Usman?
Nope. Not me.
Well, good for him.
Okay.
Good for you, actually.
I
Why
hope
would
so.
you say that to John, knowing he has an inline
And Brooke
communication?
even seen it. That's the crazy part. Brooke even
No,
seen.
I saw the still frame. I never saw the video. I never
Yeah,
saw the
I
video
know.
in my
I
life.
know. But I have the video, and the video is still the
Good.
same as a still frame.
Good to see you're the same miserable person you've always been, Amber.
John, grow
You
up.
are really
Grow up.
grow up. You're the one
Seriously.
calling cops on people.
I'm what?
You call cops on people.
Don't threaten to put a bullet in somebody's
Nobody
head
threatened
and
to
bury
stop
them on a
you.
mass grave.
You threatened to put a bullet into someone's head. Oh no!
I have no.
No, but you gotta understand, John. This is the same person that called the FBI on Lisa for making a
Yep,
cartoon
sure did.
wanted sign
Sure
with her
did.
face on it. Like,
Yep.
do you think the FBI
Brooke
gives a
sure
single fuck?
did.
Do you think the FBI cares
I'm
about
the
Lisa?
same person that you befriended, Brooke.
For a hot minute until I realized
Yeah.
trash because of all the things
Yeah.
you did behind the scenes. And you know, when I decided I didn't like you, when we were friends, I asked you point blank to just tell me the truth. If you gave John any information about me and you told me no, and you know what?
Doesn't matter. You became friends with me
You're my
after
friend,
that.
right? You're my friend,
And I
right?
admitted that to you. Which I have that
never
call.
admitted it to me.
I have that call recorded. Thank you.
Then play it because you never
And
fucking
you
said it.
forgave me.
You never. No, I forgave you because you said
Oh
you
my
called my
God.
job, and that was with me and you and Jen.
You
You might
are
have
a
been
liar,
that
Brooke.
night. I don't know.
You
But-
are as fake as fuck as your extensions.
Oh, the ones like the kind that you said you wanted, like mine. I know, girl. I know. Anyway, but no, you told me you didn't give John any information, and I didn't even know how much information you gave him. But then he sent me screenshots of you sending him my pictures. Like, I didn't even know you did all that, but you did. And I asked you point fucking blank, and you can ask Phil, but I mean, you can't talk to Phil or anybody else, that I was fucking sickened because we were friends and we were good. I'm the one that hooked you and Lita up. That was the best thing Brooke's ever done. But
Hey,
you
Amber, I got a
couldn't even
question.
tell
Do
me
you
the
think I
fucking
need to
truth.
talk about you to like get like notoriety in some way? Do you think me having a need to talk about you gets people interested in me? Like, what are you saying that like you're so popular that if I talk about you, that I'm using your name? Like, can you spell this out for me? Because I'm so confused on this topic of conversation. Like, I need to talk to you because I have no connections to anybody, and like you're the best thing on earth. Can you spell it out for me? I'm just curious. I didn't think so.
What?
What?
I went to get a drink. I'm not giving a fuck about y'all.
What timing?
Wow. Wowzers. Anyway.
And that's a question I could ask a lot of other people. Like, really, so thank you. Hope that drink's worth it.
I drink. Uh-oh, I hear some fuckery going on in the background.
You hear me sighing.
Oh, is that what it is? I didn't know it was you. I thought it was Amber.
Natalie, why do I sound jealous of Brooke? I am so not jealous of Brooke.
Then why are you
Trust
talking
me.
about her all the time?
I'm not stalking her. She's stalking me. She was the one that like went live as soon as I went
Let me
live.
tell you something, Amber. I talk to Brooke a lot, and I can't tell you.
John, listen, baby. Listen.
Oh, honey, don't call me baby, please.
Listen, baby. You and Cody, I have so many fucking cash apps between me and you and Cody.
Your friends. You
ahead,
buy your friends.
But what does that got to do with anything? Why are
You
we
guys are
trying to
friends.
hurt each other? I mean, I just don't.
Look at her.
I know, Julie, but post a
But what?
screenshot
You're an
of
evil
me and
whore?
your conversation. Go ahead,
I'm not
Julie.
gonna post our conversation.
I know because we didn't have one. I know we didn't have
We didn't
one.
have a conversation.
No, go ahead.
Oh my
Post
God.
it.
Oh my
We
God.
didn't have a conversation.
Post it, Julie. Post it.
Post it, Julie.
Are you seriously going to say we didn't have a conversation?
Post it.
Okay, post it,
She
Julie.
called your bluff, Julie. Julie.
Wow. Okay.
Tell me where.
Julie.
Wow. Okay.
Amber, why can't you just go away?
I am away. You
No,
keep
you're not.
bringing me
You're
up,
clearly in the thick of
homeboy.
it.
You keep
What?
bringing me up. I
Let's
am
look
not
at your
even in your
bio.
genre of
I'm gonna
YouTube.
start this back up again. Look at your YouTube bio. Like you're clearly like back to being the same bitch you've always been, and you're
Really?
advertising
Was
it
I
as
a bitch when I sent you 250 for your
oh my
life?
god. You know what?
Was I? Was I a bitch
No, you're a pay
back
for
then?
player is what you are.
and
Okay.
a CPS claim.
Okay, John.
Oh, what was the third thing? What am I forgetting? Something else. That's a
Oh
bit.
yeah, there's a lot you're forgetting. Trust me. I have
Oh, yeah.
screenshots of everything.
Yeah. You just me and Heidi are indebted to you for millions.
No, Heidi is not. I didn't mention Heidi. What are you talking about?
I mean, you throw around money and you brag about money and you do all these things.
Yeah,
Like
you're a
I
6 car
don't throw
driveway.
around money, but I'm broke. I don't understand.
No. But now you said you were suing me and you had so much money. And then you were
No,
getting
I was
restraining
not suing you because once my attorney saw how much you had, it's not worth it.
How did your attorney find out how much money I have?
They don't do
Just
that. They don't do that.
They can do that, babe.
No, they can't.
Oh wait, so
yes,
your
they
attorney,
can. Julie, don't play.
actually seized my bank records and found out how much money I had in my bank.
Yes,
That's gonna
absolutely.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
Absolutely.
That's going to be discovered upon. You got to collect those documents
Wow.
of discovery. And either John or his attorney would have had your hands over his financials to your attorney for them to they can't just, what do you think they can do? Just log into his fucking bank accounts? Like, that's bullshit. I know.
I guess you have all my medical
all right,
records.
Brooke. You know everything.
I do. I work for attorneys. I know how this
Okay,
works.
so did I, boo-boo.
Well, boo boo. I work for. I'm not gonna
So
say
now
it.
I can see your attorney for unlawfully getting my bank records.
Go ahead, John. Try.
Well,
I mean, that's not legal. And you just said that out loud and pinned your attorney to it.
No,
It
just
didn't
go ahead
happen,
and try
John.
because I said don't do it.
Oh my
It's
God.
called
Brooke,
a
never delete
discovery.
this live. Brooke, never.
Thank you.
Actually,
Grace.
put it like public as soon as it ends because
Look,
this.
Brooke, why don't you put Grace's comment up on your screen? It's called a discovery.
That's what I just said. That your lawyer has to contact John or his representation to get a discovery done, which means they have to say, "Hey, John. Hey, John.
Yeah.
I need to get
No, they can do it behind the scenes.
And I can do that to anybody. I can go right now and find Kim Kardashian's bank account information.
Yeah,
you can't
Okay.
do it.
Good
Doesn't
luck.
work like that. Oh my
Good
god.
luck,
Let me go on
John.
camera. Let me go on camera.
We have his name.
I worked in law for like 15 years.
Good luck.
It does not work like that. That means I can go right
John,
now
I
and
don't
see Kim
care.
Kardashian's bank records.
You
the law
threatened
does
to
not work like
shoot
that.
me
You are
and Maria
insane.
and several of us
I'm pretty sure Maria will
online.
go on the record saying that John was not meaning it literally. I just have a hunch.
Yeah, Maria doesn't want anything to do with any of this.
So now you just admitted to knowing how much I have in the bank. Wow.
So?
So Amber, how much is it, Amber?
Illegal.
Can you show me a screenshot of how much I have in the bank? I'm just
I
curious.
don't care because it
Well,
would
you do.
really be
You do care,
embarrassing
Amber.
to you.
You do because you had an attorney illegally.
It would
break into my
be
bank account.
embarrassing to you, John.
You're not embarrassed right now. This is the
I'm
most
not. No, hell no.
I've ever heard. You keep
lying.
digging that hole. Oh my god, this is like crazy town. Holy
about
fucking
karma.
shit! Holy
I can't
shit!
believe this shit.
Holy shit! Amber, you think you're coming off good here right now? This you are sicker in the head than I had or that I given you credit for. Because
And Amber, how are you going to deny that we had a whole ass conversation?
Julie,
John already
post
played
it.
a clip of it.
Post it.
She probably deleted everything, but guess what? Julie got it.
No, post it,
John already
Julie.
played a clip of it. He played
No,
the clip
go
of it where
ahead.
you said you
Post
didn't
it.
call the
I
police
haven't.
on him,
I
that you
played the
never
clip
would.
of it already, Amber.
Go
You already
ahead.
played it.
Let
I've already
Julie
played
post it.
like 4 times on my
Let
live and this
Ju-
one.
John, shut the fuck up and let
I'll send
Julie
it to
post
you,
the
Amber, but I'm
entire
not
conversation.
posting. I'm not
No.
posting private conversations because I don't do that. I will
Yep.
send it to you.
See? There you go.
See what?
Julie, just give it to
She
me. I'll
don't,
post it
she
too.
don't post private conversations. Okay.
No, I don't.
Post it,
How
Julie.
does she have
Go
that?
ahead.
Okay.
Amber
I'll
just
post
said
it
she
all.
used her attorney to break into my banking records.
I
To
did
find
not
out how
say
much
that.
money I
No, I
had.
did not say that.
How are we
Nice
not
try.
Because I was
talking more about
disgusted
this?
about what people said about
Nice
your
try,
son,
John.
Amber.
Nice try.
Remember that,
Those are your
Amber?
exact words.
What, John?
I
Julie,
messaged
sorry.
you, Amber, because I was
Like,
disgusted what
Goody,
people were
did you not
saying
hear
about
that?
your
I
son,
love
and you
AC,
know it.
by the way.
What?
What?
I love AC, by the way. I have not talked to her
Yeah,
in
you
at
said that in the
least a
chat too,
month.
that you should have
Oh my
been
God,
there.
Amber, keep digging that hole. Wow.
Mhm.
Wait, she said she talked to AC,
Oh my
Julie?
God.
Yep, sure did.
No, she
This
said
is
that
crazy.
she watched all the stuff that happened in AC, and she wished she would have been there.
Yep. Thank you, Julie.
She wished she would have what?
It was a very good conversation, actually. And I don't know why you're trying to pretend we didn't talk.
Oh, like she said she would have been there for John, and she wished she would have been in Atlantic City with y'all.
Yeah, that she wished she would have been. And I said how we were going to be going again, and we talked about
Oh
maybe
my
making
God.
amends
This is too
with
fucking
people.
much, man.
And I mean, I don't know why you're going to pretend we didn't have that conversation.
This is too much.
Julie, go ahead and show it.
This is too much. Too much.
I will, but why are you denying it?
Because it didn't happen. Go ahead and show it.
Oh my God.
How
Oh my
much
God.
Go ahead and show it,
do you want to
Julie.
put on that
Seriously.
didn't happen, Amber?
You asked me, do I hate you? Okay. No, you asked me, do I
That
hate
wasn't
you?
the
And I have the
conversation.
screenshot.
That wasn't the conversation.
No,
That wasn't the
you
conversation
asked
I'm talking about,
Julie,
Amber.
shut the fuck up.
Whoa.
You,
Don't talk to me
you
like that,
asked
you
me.
fucking cunt.
Julie, I don't give a fuck
No,
about you.
bitch, you
I really
shut the
don't.
fuck up, you drunk ass.
No, you shut the
You
fuck up.
shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up, you drunk fucking
Okay.
bitch.
With your husband abuser. Okay.
Oh, fuck off, Amber. Really?
No, my husband's never laid a hand on me, bitch.
I'll live
That's
with the
my
child
heart.
molester for like 10 days.
There's that. I
You
mean,
fucking spread you going to bed with fucking
Fuck,
what
you know what? Fuck
in your
it, fine.
vagina?
I can't.
In your vagina?
Virginia?
In your vagina?
What'd you say, John?
In your vagina?
Seriously?
That's exactly right. We about
She
the
is
picture
drunk
of-
as fuck and doesn't even know
Right.
what
Seriously, Julie? Are you serious?
You're in the picture in your
Seriously,
vagina.
Amber? Yeah, I'm gonna say that because you're a dumb fucking lying cunt.
Okay, yours too. Post the video.
I'm not lying. We had
make money off.
Go ahead. Post the video,
John
bitch.
already posted part of it.
Oh my God,
you dumb
No.
bitch.
Post me and you conversating. Go ahead. Post it.
She already gave me the fucking
Okay,
screenshots of it.
Amber.
That's how I played the video. What is
Yeah.
Amber not getting?
Julie,
Your
you
vagina?
just asked me, do I hate you? I said no. Now you can change that shit.
She's gonna lose so much sleep over that, Julie.
No,
take it
I'm not. I'm going to bed, bitch.
No, not you, Julie. That was sarcasm. If you didn't catch that, and I get it, it's late. This is usually this is your witching hour, for lack of a better term. This is when you get a little crunk. So we understand. It's all good.
I think someone's fingers are up their vagina. Is what I think.
Virginia. And I mean, it wasn't just one. I mean, if we're going to be like airing out truths here, I mean, if we can refer to the Reddit account AWOL123,
Like a good bowling ball, like stance.
Literally admitted to trying to catfish Tariq.
Brooke.
What? You did. AWOL me 123.
What time was that? What time was that?
What time? What do you mean? What
Well, Brooke,
What day was that?
She's gonna talk sassy to you.
What
Watch
time
out.
was what?
Fuck up, John. Shut the fuck up.
Wait. What time
Don't
was
you mean
Brooke.
shut the fuck up, John? Don't you mean it that? Come on. Don't hold back, Amber.
What time was that? Do you
You let
mean
us have it.
when was that? As far as what time of the year or what time of in time was
Yeah.
that?
What date was it?
Thank you. It was very hard to understand what you meant. I was like, "What time is it?" It's 2:44.
Let me
when
translate
was
that to you, Brooke.
I get
Shut up, John.
Is
I get
what
it.
time is it?
Why does it matter when it was? You still said you tried to catfish Tariq and Angela and Michael, and I
Go
think
ahead. Okay.
actually,
And
you know what? I bet you need to tell Angela about this, John, because I bet
And
Michael's
you
been
say
trying-
this and
Nope.
like
It was
makes you
not
a good
Michael.
person. Like,
Nice
those are good
try.
things that you've
It was
done.
love
It was
after
not
love.
Michael.
It was love
Are
after
you
love.
kidding me? Oh my
Nope.
god! Can we rewind? She's like, and Amber's like, and you know, like okay, and like okay, like that makes you a good person. Yeah, like she's not listing good things, and like you're like, and like, what is that? Like, do you not see how crazy you are? And like, what is that?
Thank you.
Oh my
Dustin.
god!
I mean, seriously. So
Okay,
on A1
next.
No, on A1.
Do you want to prove how crazy I am? Like, this is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I would say to spend all your time catfishing cast members from reality TV is a little
No, I'm done with that bullshit. Y'all are the ones that are not letting it go.
The only way to be done with that is if
let
you
it
leave the community
go.
and live your life. Not that I'm saying you should do that because I know you're not. But what I'm saying is that the only way for you to be done with that part of your reputation in this community is to be gone. And you're
Oh,
not
to be gone
So therefore,
completely.
no.
Oh, I
know
can't
you're not
report
I know you're not
missing children, child abuse.
Right, like
I
you're like
can't
a real
report
fucking Barbara
anything
Walters,
off of
Amber.
that.
Right, like
Brooke,
oh my god, oh
Brooke,
you missed
get
you.
the fuck
Well,
over
oh my god, the
yourself.
world won't know if
I
if
haven't
you're
ever done
400
that. Ever.
views
Never.
with
John,
missing children.
get
Like
the
oh
fuck
my
over
god,
yourself.
Jesus Christ. You let me know every missing children you want, and I will post it for you. Trust me, I have a lot more reach.
Really?
So
I
you don't
really
need,
trust
you. Don't
you.
need this
Trust me.
bullshit to post about missing children.
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
Missing
You hear the stuff that
children.
comes out of your
Yeah,
mouth?
which I totally catch
Oh
the
my god!
sarcasticness in your
Are
voice.
you like making like clothing? Like what are you doing? Like
Well,
what's
here
up,
we go.
Amber?
I'm going to show my face again because I really don't care. I don't. I'm in a towel. I have no makeup on. Not a towel around my body. But hold on one second. I'm going to go ahead and show these
fucking grief.
screenshots of Amber and Julie's conversation that she's
Julie wants
denying.
the link.
Go ahead. Please
I
do.
am. But this is what I'm. But I'm gonna, like I said, I don't care.
Show the dates. Please show the dates.
Show your face. Oh, that's what it sounds like. That's how
29th.
ridiculous you sound right now, by the way.
Show the dates. Show the dates.
Did you 29th of November?
Like,
oh shoot. The whole conversation. It started November
Nope.
29th of this
Can't
year.
read it. Sorry.
Oh, she said nope.
I'll post it in my community tab.
Good. I hope so.
I hope so. My little soaps. Okay. That was just one.
Do I regret it, Brooke? Nope.
Oh.
What,
You're a bitch.
Regret what? Showing yourself to people? Or
you're a bitch, dude. You are a bitch. You and John Yates are a bitch.
You just love saying my
You
full name.
threaten somebody,
Twist your
and
nipples.
it's all about that.
Go ahead. Say my name again and twist your nipples. You know you get off on it when you say it.
Shut up, John.
Come on, you
Nobody
know it.
gets off on you.
Come on. You know it.
Nope.
You know it. Pinch him a little bit and say my name.
Nope. Shut the fuck up.
You know. Shut the fuck up. Hey, Amber. Let me say it in a language you'll understand. Hey, Amber.
Hey, Amber.
Say my name and pinch your nipples. Pinch them hard.
Yeah.
Do you like that hard pinching nipple, Amber? Come on. Say it. Does that work better for you?
Oh, there's Julie.
Yeah.
Well, I think Amber
You're
might
sick.
and I'm gonna bottle it.
Hey, Brooke, I texted you a video and screenshots of our conversation.
I've got it, and I'll post it.
So what?
This is not how it
It was
would be.
actually a really
Make
nice
sure you screenshot March of last year. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
no, it was November 29th, but okay.
Underwear is all I'm saying.
I'm not going to play this, but I'm going to show you that. Well, I have to kind of play it, but let me play it and then pause it, I guess.
Hi, Grace.
Julie, give
I'm
me a
doing
screenshot.
fine.
Wait, here it is. I'm sorry. Here it is.
I'm here for
make
my
it
dun
big.
dun.
That says November 29th, 11:09 a.m. I'll be the reader.
And that was the beginning.
Amber, don't queef again. Watch out. It's going to get worse.
I'm going to have to take my face off because I keep making faces.
I was disgusted about what was said about
you
her
better
and her
grab your nipples
son.
and say my name because it's gonna hurt a lot worse than this in a second. Just be careful. John Yates.
I can send you all the audio too, Brooke.
Okay.
Look how quiet Amber is. She can't take it. She's like, oh shit. Look at her. Look at her.
Zappers out. She goes.
And this is all the same day.
Oh my god.
We'll get the audio for it to follow.
Oh, this is some
Yeah, it was
fucking
all the same
shit.
day, and then she sent
This
me a
is like
message
the best
next
Christmas
morning.
gift of all tonight. I really have to say. Uh,
Wait. Oh, who's sending my run report?
She sent me that stuff about D.
oh, this is the best shit
No,
ever.
She's too old.
Oh, this is
You know,
her
I
run
prayed
report. It
every
looks just
night.
like my police
And I
station.
said,
run
God,
report.
do you hear me? And you know what he said to me? John, my child, I have
It
heard
was a
you
really
and I
nice
listened to you.
conversation.
And today I reigneth the gifts of truth.
Sorry, I'm not going to be called a lie.
My child. That's what happened today. Then there was like a clap of thunder.
Boom.
I rained on your
Are
day.
you going, Amber? Did you really
It was
bow out
very
like
moving.
when I proved you wrong?
What, Brooke?
Oh, where would your emoji go? How'd you make yourself all blacked out like that? Are you going to show some?
Madonna was
I'm
like,
here.
silently
I'm here,
Where'd your
Brooke.
emoji go?
Trust
Your
me.
emoji disappeared, or your avatar, whatever the hell you call it, not emoji.
I'm here.
Okay. I'm glad you didn't leave. So what do you have to say about that? It says November 29th, and it's a whole ass conversation.
It's not deleted. It's on my Twitter. It's on my IG. It's on my Facebook.
That's not what I said. That's not what I asked you. I asked you, what do you have to say about the conversation with Julie that you just said you didn't have?
I did not have a conversation with Julie.
I just
Go ahead.
But what? Who was that? Bureau Whispers? Are you Hannah Montana? Are you like?
Nope.
Are you like?
I am not.
Roberts by day and
Nope.
cool.
I'm
Whispers
not.
by night, like a la Hannah Montana.
It says,
Nope.
but this says that
Nope,
Amber's
John.
funeral, and
I'm
then it
not.
says November 29th, and there's this many.
I'll send you each of her video clips talking as well, so you can hear those
on
too.
the same day.
Go ahead, Julie.
You're the one that wants it posted, Amber. There was no
Go
reason to share the
ahead. I really
conversation, but
don't
you're
care.
delaying it, so.
Hannah, can I please get your autograph? I can't believe I finally found you. Like I cannot
Aw,
believe
that's so
I just
sweet.
found your identity. Who knew? Amber Roberts / Vera Whispers is like the Hannah Montana.
Aw, John, I'm
Like,
gonna
oh my
strike the
God.
fuck
Like,
out of
you're,
you.
like,
By the
so
way,
cool. By the way, just so you can see my face when I say it, like, oh my God, a blessing to know you.
I love it.
I still
Thank
stand
you.
by what I said, Amber. I think it's fucking gross what was said about you and your son.
It is gross.
I
It is
agree.
gross, Julie.
And that's what our conversation
You know what I
is
think is
about.
gross, Amber? You lying to the police 3 times in a phone call you made to them about
You
me.
know what I think is
That's what I
gross,
think is
Sean?
gross.
Is you threatening to put a bullet through my
Oh
fucking
my
head
God. Yeah,
while
hold on.
everybody knows
Such
where I
a
fucking
victim.
live.
Amber, if you really thought
You
that
are
one,
such a
why did you
victim.
tell me in the conversation that you still love John and that you miss John?
I
and that you
do
wanted to
still love
rekindle your
John.
friendship?
I do.
Oh.
The funny way of
I
showing
do.
Showing it, right?
You have
The-
John.
I love
I
you.
don't care
hope you
who
like-
laughs at what. I do still love John. I
Oh
do like whatever. I don't even care. I really don't.
Addie.
Because at this point, it's like, what I had for his intentions, there's nothing left.
What did you have for my intentions?
Julie?
What?
Why does everybody want to make them seem like they're so much bigger than me when I'm the one that you all latch onto? Like, I hate
Julie.
to be honest, but like, fuck, we all know like that's the case. Like, all of you have like, you know, and I'm just not all of you like, you know, just all of you like dicks who want to do this to me. Like, you know, I could give a fuck about you and your fucking low grade channels and your stupid subs and whatever.
John,
I'm having fun.
do you
just
understand what you're saying right now?
Yeah.
Do you understand what you're saying right now?
I understand that I don't need to talk about you, Amber,
You
or
don't.
anybody else.
You really do not.
But
I
don't,
promise
but,
you.
like, when video
Listen.
recording of you calling the cops on me because you're mad I don't talk to you anymore is something else, sweetheart.
John, listen. Can you stop for just a second?
No.
Listen. I have not talked about you in at least September 19th.
Like your comments aren't all over everywhere, Amber. Oh God, Amber.
No, they're not. Prove it to me. Prove it to me, please.
Julie just proved it, and you every time you say prove it, we prove it, and you're like,
prove it.
We just
seriously
right.
prove it.
It's been proven. We saw it already.
Like,
prove it.
Like it.
She did.
Oh my God, Amber, that's sad. Like that, you're like so like it. That's bad.
John, I hate that you feel this way about me. I seriously
Amber,
do.
I haven't felt any way about you.
Yes, you have.
February when we last
Yes,
talked
you have.
And then one time in September, and here we are, almost
Fucking
January. And the only reason why you came across my mind on my eyesight is because Phil posted you calling 911 on me.
And when?
If Phil
when did I call the cops on you?
About you?
When did I call the cops on you?
You're talking about you fucking tonight, and you know it.
When did I call the cops on you, John? September 19th.
It was posted tonight, and that's why we're talking about you. So
okay, September 19th.
Your best friend Phil, and because he's the one that started
He is not my best friend, first of all.
Whatever sick relationship you have with him, then he's the one that did that.
It's not a relationship with him.
Whatever type of weird, sick, whatever you want to call it, you're friends 1 second, just like you are with everybody else.
God, you are sick, dude. I have never talked to Yahoo Boy.
So blame him. He's the one that
I have
posted.
never talked to Yahoo Boy.
Did not post the 911 call. I would have never heard it. I would have never known it existed.
Doesn't matter. You should not threaten people online.
Oh God!
To get a bullet through your head.
Thick as those gross glasses you wear, sweetheart. Like
I don't wear rose glasses. Thank you.
We say gross, not rose. I'm gonna go to the ladies' room real quick. I'll be right back.
Thank you, Brooke.
That's why I can't fight this anymore, because it's like you can't fight crazy like this. Like it's
shut up, John. Like seriously, dude.
About this right
seriously,
now.
John. Listen, shut up for just a second. I supported you and Cody for months. And you think I'm crazy? Honestly?
Well, you were setting me up to fail with every other YouTube blogger.
Seriously? You think so?
That I saw a message between
Amber, if you really
Leslie
care about John
and
John, like
Busy and
why not
Jolene
apologize
and
and try
Sherelle,
to make
you were
right.
I already apologized to everybody I ever done wrong.
So you are really sick in the head, sweetheart.
John, do you not remember the text that you were like, send me everything Jolene and Busy said? Do you not remember that?
This is old news. We've already all discussed this a year ago. Why? Why now? It's
Babe.
Tonight. Like, why are we still talking about shit we talked about?
Because you brought it up.
Yahoo brought it up.
Yahoo brought it up.
Well, then blame him. But the fact that you
we are blaming him
on me, it's still you calling the cops on me, whether he posted or anything else. So that's it.
Okay, John, can you stop for a second?
Oh my God.
Can you? Please.
You have the floor, Miss Roberts.
Thank you. 148.
That was
My
Brooke.
thing is that yes, when Brooke called me and asked for the cops to be called at your address, I said, okay, yep, sure will. Go get the FOIA request. Go, please. I did not call on you. Jules and Brooke, or
I'm going to
Jules
set this
and
straight
Dee.
right now. Jules
Sorry.
had no idea and no clue or anything.
I have no idea.
And she and I aren't even friends right now.
But this
or
is
at
not
all.
helping your case, Amber.
She had nothing to do
Who
with
is
it.
talking? Who is talking? Sorry. Who is talking?
You are. Go ahead.
Okay. Jules is not part of my case.
Jules had
But
nothing to do with it.
John,
What case?
what?
What case?
My case is Nevada. It's period. I'm still going with my case in Nevada. Period.
Why
case
even
with
bring that up?
Sherelle?
It's nothing to do with any of this.
What, John?
That's got nothing to do with any of this. No one's brought
It
that up.
does, though.
Like you
It
find
does,
a way
John.
of bringing things up that have nothing to do with things, Amber.
John,
Like, you just
it
keep
does, though.
unpacking things that like should not be talked about.
John, until you are on this side of the bullshit, you don't know.
Oh, Amber,
Yes.
you think you're woke in wait.
Okay.
You
If
think
you're
you're
talking
Never
about
woke?
one
mind.
side
You
with Sherelle,
know
he
what
has
what
been.
it's
He's
like to
had to
get
fucking
bullshit
deal with their
thrown at you,
bullshit too.
and you're gonna say,
What,
"Wait, you're on
148?
this
I'm
side of
sorry.
the bullshit
I can't
line?
understand
Are
you.
you kidding me? When we have you dead to rights, making fraudulent phone calls, lying to the cops, and then being a part of another
Okay.
fraudulent phone call, and that's how you want to play this right
Nope.
now?
Nope.
Oh
It's
my
only
God.
one.
Like,
Nice try.
I hope that
It's
like
only
people
one.
are watching this and taking notes because this
148. What were you saying?
What?
I don't think she's talked in the last 5 minutes.
Julie, Amber has a
What?
real hard on for you.
What
Just
did I
putting
do,
that out
I
Amber?
there.
do,
We had a
because
really
she
good
had a
conversation.
real legitimate point.
Amber, we had a really good conversation, and I just don't know why you're, gonna say shit now to me and talk about my husband. And I mean, that's
I'm not
fucked up.
talking. What are you talking about, Julie?
You just said I'm
You
married
just
to a
said.
woman beater.
Oh my fucking God.
You just
You
like, are you
did.
like that like
You
bad that
just
you can't remember
accused my
things you said like
husband
5
of
minutes
beating
ago?
me up.
Oh my God.
Because you did. You did.
I did what?
Cody, can you just beat the shit out of my head and
What
get
did
me
I do?
into a coma? Put me into a coma right now, so I never like. You know what? There's no escaping this, and I just give me a good uppercut, something like a good
Amber,
downhill.
my husband does not beat me
Just
up. He
please,
has
just
never
put me
beaten
out of
me
my
up.
misery,
And that's really
just
fucked up for you to say
make
some
me
shit
brain
like
dead.
that to me. I've never done or
148.
said
I
anything
apologize.
nasty to you.
Do you understand that? I apologize for understanding that he does not do that.
When
What
did you
about how
I
you
was
just
told
really
that.
didn't have the conversation, and she gave the conversation like
Oh my
am I
God. I
crazy?
can't get out of nothing.
Wait, John, hold on.
Dude,
Let me talk to Amber for a minute.
Fine, I'll shut up.
You just said my
Julie.
husband's a woman
I'm gonna mute
beater.
myself because I'm gonna
Yeah,
just yell in the background at
because that's
Cody.
what I heard.
Okay,
I'm
but
not
that's
kidding.
not true. Number
Okay,
one.
that is great.
And
Thank
number
you.
two, why would you say that to me? You and I
Because
never had any beef. We never
that's
had a
what
problem.
I heard. And when you ask me, do I hate you? I do not hate you. I
don't hate you either, but you're saying nasty things to me when we just had a really good
No, I'm not saying
conversation.
nasty. Post the proof that I'm saying nasty things to you.
It's gonna be posted
Post
when we
it.
go live.
Oh my
It
Post
won't
it.
matter if it's posted.
Seriously. Julie, post it, please.
Not again.
Okay, I will.
This is ridiculous.
It sure is.
But Julie, no, I do not want to like wish you any harm. I don't want your husband to like beat you up to prove my
I
point.
promise you, my husband will not ever beat me
I
up.
know he doesn't. I know.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And that's what I'm trying to get past. It's like nothing that everybody like portrays online is nothing fucking relevant.
Yeah.
Like get
When you say
past it.
somebody's husband beats them, I'd say that's pretty relevant to their life, and I'd say that's kind of
I just really wish,
inflammatory.
you know what would be great, Amber? You called the police on John on September 19th, not the day that he thought. So it was a different
Right.
day. We've established that it was not
Right.
that day. How about just apologizing for it? If you really are sorry, apologize for it.
I am
And
sorry.
well, then tell him that.
I really am sorry, John, that I called the police on you. But
No, when you
and
apologize,
I have
you
to
don't do a but,
no,
Amber.
Julie,
Be
I have to
sincere.
do a but.
Be sincere. It's
I
not
have
sincere
to.
if you follow it with a but.
No, I have to.
Then it's not
Because
sincere.
he said I should get a bullet through my head and be buried on a massive grave.
Well, he didn't mean that.
I know he didn't. But it's until your life is at risk and everybody
Your life
knows
is
where you live.
was never at risk by John. John wouldn't hurt a fly.
Julie, I'm not talking about him.
Amber, admit that you did not really believe that John was going to come harm you or your family.
No, I did not believe John.
You know, I wouldn't hurt
John.
you. Like I live so close to you. Don't you think if I was going to do, why would I ever do anything like that to you? I have a job and a family and other stuff. You know better. You know better. You know that we're both protected. I never one time thought in my life that you'd drive up to my house, even though I can't stand you. You know that nobody's going to hurt you, and you knew John wasn't going to hurt you. So
Brooke, listen.
admit.
Listen. When CPS comes in your house.
But nobody.
It's horrible that someone did that
Shut
to you, but
up.
it wasn't John.
Listen, Brooke. Please.
Oh my God! Don't cry. You called the police on me. You said I called.
John, shut the fuck up.
Just let
No,
her
you
talk,
shut the
please.
fuck up.
No swearing.
No.
Okay.
You
Let
do
her
not
talk,
get to
John.
say
Let her
that.
say what
When
she
you
has
have
to
done
say.
what you have done to John.
Yeah, you're not. You want to be all fucking cry, die? No, go fuck
Exactly.
yourself. Please.
You guys,
You
we're
called the
making
police and
progress
I
here.
called
Don't you
CPS
know-
on you, and then you want
don't
to
you
cry
know
here.
John, do you have kids?
Hold on.
Do you have kids?
It doesn't matter if he has kids or not.
Do you have kids?
But Amber, you know who called CPS on you, and you
Look
know
what
it
you
was
put
nobody.
yourself
No, I do not. Up until this point.
Who
Well,
tried to
whoever
get
did
like
it
sick
was
pics of a
fucking
married
horrible.
man on
Nobody
90
should be
Day
calling
Fiance.
CPS on
And
anyone.
that's how you came
Nobody
to
should be
life.
calling the police on
So-
anybody. None of this bullshit should be happening. And everybody needs to fucking stop the bullshit. Grow
Thank you,
up
Julie.
and fucking stop threatening people. Stop fucking calling the police.
you,
Stop calling
Julie.
CPS. All of it. But
Oh
John
my God!
didn't
Stop
do it.
crying.
That's the truth, but quit crying with what all you have done.
You are a horrible person, Amber. Like,
Don't get
do
to
not sit here and
tears.
cry. That shit ain't gonna work here.
If you
You
really
know that
care
none of us
about
called
John and
CPS
you
on
love
you.
John,
You
like
know
you
that was
told
going
me
on with
just
this
3
whole
weeks ago,
subgenre of people.
then just apologize for what you did. You know, maybe sometime in the future you guys can move past all this stuff.
That
But
is
the
it
only way
right
that can
there.
ever happen
That
is
is
to
it.
take accountability. Like Brooke did. She admitted everything she did and she apologized. And there was
But it's
no
always
I
someone
did
else's
too.
fault.
Listen, Amber, listen.
there was no buts. Every one of us have
No,
done fucked up
there
shit,
is a but
Amber.
because I
All of
said
us.
I did too. And John is saying but.
No, he's not saying but.
Yes, he
John
is.
said nasty fucking things, and you know what? I'm pretty sure John will apologize for what he said
No,
about
he
you or to
won't.
you.
No, he
if
will
you
not.
give
He's
him
a
sincere
perpetual
apology.
victim, dude. Like,
Oh my
seriously.
God.
He's not.
If you give a sincere
You don't get to
apology,
put that on John. Do not put that on John, Amber.
Yeah, let me
don't get to
run.
decide if he's
Okay, I'll wait for my apology. Yeah.
Wait,
We'll just
You
run.
need to
He
give
has
a
to apologize
sincere
to
apology to
you.
get one, Amber.
I already did.
No, you didn't.
There has
Yes, I did.
You did
been
not
The
give a
other night,
sincere apology.
check out
You
my
said-
video.
You said
Yes, I did.
but. John's right here. Give him a sincere
No,
apology.
you know what? This is not even worth it for me
I'm
because
good.
John, do not do
Nope.
that.
Julie, trust me. I'm good.
No, this
I'm
woman
not
has
saying
put
you
me
guys
through a
need
lot.
to be friends, but
I'm
let's
out.
try
I
to
have
just.
absolutely no desire.
Can't we just
to...
broker peace?
No.
It's fucking Christmas.
Okay.
No,
we
it's
don't
fine.
need any more.
Listen,
fucking
after this
fighting.
live, I will wake up tomorrow and we're good.
I
Well,
know,
she's
but it
gone.
doesn't
As
need
far
to
as
be like
apologies
this.
go,
Amber, are
she
you
knows what
sorry?
she did, and
She left. She's not on
she
screen
knows who she
anymore.
aligned with, and she knows how she tried to set me up over and over and over again. And there's nothing she could say on earth that would ever make me think that her apology has an iota of genuineness. So go fuck yourself. No, sorry, no.
Well,
And
at least we got her to
Amber,
admit that she didn't
next
believe that
time
you
you
were going to harm her.
I'm not going to say like I wish you well, and I
in there.
like as Nene would say, the door's closed. I want nothing to do with you. And then tomorrow,
But you wished
I'm
her
not going to
well.
talk about
And you're not going to talk
or
about
think
it.
about you for the rest of my life. So you can do whatever you want and talk about me live every night and call cops to my house and do whatever you need to do to make yourself feel better and try to fit in whatever cool kid clique you want to fit in. And use my name and go live and say I'm the worst person on earth when we all know who you are. So, but I want absolutely nothing to do with you, and I will never accept any fucking stupid, lame apology that you might try to foster up when you're fake crying, because I know who you are and I know what you did, and everybody that you tried to screw me over came to me and showed me what you did. So you're a manipulative bitch and I fucking hate you. But Merry Christmas, and tomorrow, that's it.
All right. Well, I think everybody's said their piece. Like I said, at least we got her to admit she did not believe you were going to harm her. At least we have that on record. So that's just another addition to the proof of the fraudulence of the call. And, you know, again, I can't believe what just happened here, because I've never seen somebody called out on so many lies before. And then it's like she didn't know what was going on. So I think that I don't even know what to say. Do y'all have any final thoughts or last words before we end this live?
Yahoo, you're a fucking piece of shit. And I hope your Christmas was as miserable as it seemed. Because
I just don't know how like she could sit there and be like, not answer one question, not say why she lied, not, you know, make it seem like I care about her or whatever, you know, and then like no apology she can ever give me.
Apologize before she left.
And ever, just like T. Like, you know, I said the same thing. I'm like, you know, I wish you well, but I want nothing to do with you. And
No, I don't want to talk.
I would be a hypocrite if I, you know, said about D and not about that bitch, which I'm.
Hey, Brooke, don't post all
at
those screenshots.
So, you
Okay.
know,
There's no reason for it. I didn't
give me
appreciate
some
being
phone
told we
facts.
didn't have a cool ass conversation that we had.
Yeah, okay, I won't.
And I've apologized to a lot of people recently, you know, publicly and privately, and I'm willing to accept a lot of things I've done. And I think the people who I've recently talked to can vouch for me, because I've been very honest and forthcoming with a lot of people lately. And I really, at the end of the day, don't want any type of drama. And you'd be surprised about the people who I reach out to. No, it wasn't Sherelle. I promise you it wasn't her. I don't want everybody to, that bitch I will never forgive. That will never happen. But, you know, I did reach out to a few people who, you know, and they were also, you know, respectful and kind of felt the same way. So I'm really all about like the peace, but like there are certain people I can't forgive, and I'm not gonna harp on it, but it is what it is, and that lying bitch will never get any type of empathy from me. No, nope, no. And not just
No.
because of the phone call, because of the other things she did, like setting me up with every YouTuber, like the stuff she did with me and Leslie Bass, and I mean that was real, calculated, underhanded stuff. Even with
I agree with that.
Missy and Jolene,
Absolutely.
even me and Heidi, like she like really and then she sat back and watched me fight these people after she gave me, oh my God, look what they're saying about you. Like,
Yep.
oh, strike this one's channel. And I thought at that point she was like looking out for me, so I didn't question it. And that's, and then after we all spoke and I'm like, oh my God, that she is a lunatic. And people would say, like, you can't trust her. Even Lisa, watch out, she's gonna fuck you over. And like you have to learn the hard way with certain people. And I said it to people, like, if you don't, I'm giving you the warning. And if you don't take me on it, you'll find out when you find out the hard way. And like, that's how it is. Like, you got to find out in your own time. And no, she is a horrible human being. Bad. Flip flops, goes to everybody, then is their best friend, then their worst enemy, then the best friend, depending on who they're fighting that week. I've kept the same crew for quite a while, and I'm happy about everybody else that's around me now. And we haven't wavered. And you heard people sitting by themselves on Christmas Day in the Glen Crack Motel in our old room. Probably they're probably around the corner from me. We might die tonight. So I don't know. They're probably at the Glen Crack in our old motel room, just sitting there with like a revolver and a lot of like, remember when's and I wish we did it this ways, and we'll see. So if I make it through to tomorrow, great. And if we don't, I would check in who visited the Glen Crack Motel and the last night or two and go from there.
Okay, Addie, you have any final thoughts?
I am absolutely 100% in support of all of everything, the right stuff that's been said tonight. I have been in the background for a very long time.
Addie's like, what did I come into?
I've been following John for a very long time, and he brought me to Heidi, and that's
thanks,
awesome.
Addie.
And I'm here. I have been here. I just been silent, but now I'm not silent anymore. I'm on
glad
your
you're not
side.
silent.
Okay.
I'm glad you're not silent anymore
Me
either,
too.
Addie.
Appreciate your
Don't forget like the stuff like with AT2, like how like we got absolved from the whole Yvette, the whole the Chester molester thing.
Yes.
We got absolved, and where's our apology? Where is like, oh, John, Heidi, and Monica didn't do it, like everybody said. The witch hunt, all of that. Where is that? Like it rained karma down tonight. Either way, so.
I tried to give my part in that, and I'm a nobody. I understand that. I'm a new person to the.
You're not a nobody.
So, but it was BS.
Definitely not a nobody.
It was all BS. So that's my take.
Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight, Addie. Thank you, John and Julie. As far as my 2 cents, I just think that, I really wish that Fritz would have picked a different approach at all this. I don't know what he's trying to do, but yeah, it's been a wild day, and like, I'm not off.
I apologize.
Sorry, my daughter
for
just woke up
getting
out of a dead
heated
sleep.
with my
She's like,
foul
"Make it
mouth,
quiet."
Brooke.
It's
okay. Shh. I'm on live. What?
Sorry, Cody. Sorry.
I said I apologize
Hi,
for getting
Cody.
heated with my foul mouth.
Merry Christmas to you.
I'm sorry that
disrespectful to
we
your channel.
are
I'm
around
sorry.
such a miserable bunch of people who can't let go of things. But you know what? All in all, I had a great Christmas and laughing with you guys, and we've had a great year. And fuck them all. Everything was pretty fabulous. So whatever.
Yes, I'm so grateful that I've made amends with you guys. I've made some of the best friends, Julie, John, Heidi, Teresa, just I can go on. And I'm sorry if I didn't mention you, but like I said, I'm more happy now than I've ever been. And like the last few days online, I don't care what anybody says, we had a blast. And laughter is the best medicine and it's so therapeutic. And I can't tell you, my sides hurt the next day after we did our live. And I don't know, I feel like I've made some great friends. All of you in the chat too. I can't forget about all of y'all. All of you, all of the people that support us and watch and show support. I can't thank you guys enough. And 2022 is just going to be that much better.
Can't wait for HeadCon 2022.
Woo!
All right. Well, everybody have a great night. I'm going to go to sleep.
And to all the Canadians, happy Boxing Day.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
First one to admit it. So I love all my Canadians. So, oh, Canada, it's Boxing Day. Happy Boxing Day. It's
I don't know what Boxing Day is, Canadians. I need to know this.
Boxing Day is the day that is it's a holiday in Canada and you return all your unwanted gifts.
Oh.
They call it Boxing
It's
Day.
like the opposite of Black Friday. Oh. Well, that's cool. Well, happy Boxing Day, guys.
When you got that sweater you didn't want, you turn it, you return it.
It's a national holiday. Go return all your unwanted stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. Like, that's a holiday.
Well, everybody have a wonderful night. Happy Boxing Day. Happy first day post-Christmas. Hope everybody had a great holiday.
Happy Flag Day.
Flag Day.
Happy Hanukkah. Happy
Yahoo, we know you're listening. Dude, seriously, please get some help because I'm not even joking, we're genuinely concerned about you.
And if you want to come up next stream and explain yourself or whatever, you're more than welcome. I literally welcome anybody that wants to come up and talk on my channel just because. I mean, I think that everybody deserves to hear what others have to say. And then, I mean, but I got to hand it to Amber. She did try to rein it in at the end of the stream, but you can't come in talking like that and saying that kind of stuff and over talking the people that I want on my panel.
I just want to thank everybody.
Again, I'm sorry for the foul mouth. I hope you didn't get
that. I'm just sitting here in my patio, ripping my Newport. Okay. I'm thinking about how big my 6-car driveway is. I'm gonna call them cops on Yates. I'm just worried because
of me. Let me know. I'll send you a super chat.
Oh, girl, I'm not even that worried about it at all. In fact, I'm pretty sure I could cut out
one
that
person on Instagram that knows where I live, and
Brooke, if you need any help
my family's in danger, y'all.
Thank you, Addie. I might hit you up for that.
You will.
And listen, like I would drive up to her. I live I could be at her house in an hour and a half. I mean, if I wanted to go there, I'd have gone there a long, long, long time ago. Our rifts has lasted since the pandemic started in March of 2020. So I mean, it's been a long time.
I just wanted to say real quick that I'm COVID, so I'm just gonna keep coming around. Like I'm like the Amber Omicron version right now of COVID. So this is like the next variant of me. So I'm going to keep coming back around because I got more cops to call on people and more whispers to say about people.
As far as the police go, I mean, all kidding aside, if you are genuinely not in fear for your life, please don't call the police on someone.
And I'm going to say it again.
Amen.
I know I sound like a hypocrite sitting up here talking about this when I had to do with all this before, but no, I've apologized profusely and it was wrong of me to do. And I will never, ever, ever. Julie, how many times have we ever conspired against anybody in our group chat? How many times have it doesn't even hit my radar to do this to anybody.
Never.
Not just John, but anybody, because that's just, I was with a crowd of people that
you got roped into something that you didn't really want to be roped into.
And I was full force into it too. And I regret it. And again, John, I'm so sorry for all of that.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm just saying.
I'll never be able to apologize enough.
Everybody learns from it, though. Just don't do it, people.
And Brooke, do not beat yourself up for stuff that you have
No.
done that has been already accepted as.
Oh my God, Brooke! I wish you would have called her out on her saying, like, on her live, how you and Phil are now in cahoots. Shouldn't you tell John how you and Phil are back in cahoots? Yeah.
Well, I think it goes without saying that we're on live together. And I did at the beginning of the stream, I think. So there's that.
Oh God,
I feel the forgiveness. I feel there is absolutely no reason to even say I'm sorry again. You are.
I gotta go to Wendy's and get a double, triple classic with 9 straps of bacon.
Oh my God, the bacon!
You know, and make sure it's a triple, double, triple, a Dave's double, triple baconator, triple baconator, double, triple,
a triple baconator.
45
there's a thing.
45 strips of bacon.
Bacon lovers know.
Anyway,
leave out the bun, just bread and bacon.
I hope everyone had a great Christmas.
I gotta eat some bacon in every car in my driveway. I you know what? Let me get 6 double, triple baconators.
Baconators. Where's that from?
I need one for each car in my 6-car driveway. Let me get them baconators quick.
Are we gonna do a New Year's extravaganza?
Oh gosh, how can we do that?
Heidi mentioned. Okay, so Heidi was. Okay, so Heidi.
You know what? Let me get 35 5-piece nuggets too. Let me get some sweet and sour. Some.
Let her talk, John.
What is your middle name so I can call you that?
John Michael.
Oh my goodness, John Michael.
So that's about 25 double, triple baconators, 45 piece bacon on top.
Stop it. Heidi said what now, Andy?
He knows the thing is the bacon.
Heidi said what?
About New
Sorry.
Year's?
So Heidi was talking about New Year's, but she mentioned a New Year's Eve thing going on. So I don't know now. We were gonna do New Year's here.
I got an add-on to my order. Can I get 45 with that?
Doing it at her house or my house? I have no idea.
I need 45 Frosties. Add on to that order, please.
Wait, John, are you doing something for New Year's? You told us you're going to be?
We're going to be
in the city.
We said it kind of on the extravaganza. We're going to be in
Manhattan. Yeah, they're going to New Year's freaking Eve, Rockin' Eve. They're going to freaking Times Square.
New York. Oh my God!
You couldn't pay me enough to do that.
You know what I'll be doing home on New Year's Eve? I'll tell you what.
My brother used to live over top of that whole area where they do all that stuff. He's no longer there, but he used to live there. Yes,
that's on my bucket list to do that, but I would have to wear a diaper, I think.
People do that.
You know what? You know when I'm gonna have a diaper on is when New Year's Eve is when I'm sitting home. I got my 35 double bacon triple cheeseburgers with my 45 strips of bacon. I got my 35 5-piece chicken nugget sweets with my ranch, honey mustard barbecue.
I have to have ranch.
I got my 45 Frosties. And I'm gonna do my ASMR that night. That's my New Year's Eve.
I just had
good Lord, you take your cameras off. Oh,
I put my camera on for effect.
I did too with my freaking. I wonder how many times my towel.
You gotta put the camera on like when you're feeling it. Like you know, it's like when you put it on, like you gotta go in.
Everybody's gonna have me posted with my towel on my head. It's fine.
I'll give you. It's YouTube 101. I'll teach this class. I teach YouTube 102. It's about calling police on people when they don't deserve it. You know, and then I'm gonna do some Vera Whispers. I'm gonna eat some 35 triple double burgers from Dave Classics. So I'm gonna do. It's ASMR. I'm gonna do 105 double triple classics, Dave Classics. And I'm put some Frosties on them. I'm gonna dip my French fries in them Frosties, and then I'm gonna get
sweet is the best. Listen, I've been told that those French fries dipped in Frosties are the best things ever.
Chocolate Frosty.
Then I'm gonna get 35 orders of Dave's French fries. I'm gonna dip them in the frosting.
Oh my gosh! When I had Chick-fil-A the other day, I had the frosted lemonade. Oh my god, was that good?
Oh.
Have you had it?
No. Last time we went to Chick-fil-A, they just opened one here, but we were 2 hours in the drive-through
Oh,
because
we had
it was
one just
in the
open
middle of
here.
COVID.
I did Uber
I went to the
Eats,
drive-through
so-
once at Chick-fil-A. They tried to make me wait online. I said I have a mixed race family, and don't try to make me pay for it. And then they put me right at the top of my line. That's me.
Try
That
the
was me at
frozen
Chick-fil-A.
lemonade or the frosted lemonade.
Don't make fun of my mixed race family, Chick-fil-A. That's what I said to them.
Good Lord.
I said, "Oh my God, I have a mixed race family." Chick-fil-A, how dare you?
Chick-fil-A is so weird because Chick-fil-A's lines are usually very quick in Texas. I don't understand
Oh
the
my
long line.
god, no! It takes hours here.
That's insane. It could be wrapped around the building for 2 lanes and it takes 5 minutes.
They had to like have police in the road.
Sit up,
for
John.
Traffic.
Sorry.
I called the police on Chick-fil-A. I said, "Listen, I have a mixed race family, and I need a welfare check on them because I didn't like what they said. They said, ma'am, they said we can't serve you. We can't get you your number one, and we can't serve you a double bacon triple classic Dave's Classic because you ain't Wendy's. So
Oh. Where's the beef?
I have a mixed race family, so don't come at me. I love my stepson. I don't care.
Wow.
Just post it,
Y'all.
John. Okay, post.
You sound like an auctioneer, John.
Post what?
He got the giggles. I am so sorry.
Post everything.
You know what's not funny? My mixed race family, and that's John Yates made fun of me for it. And so did Chick-fil-A, and they're also paying for it because I got 10 lawsuits on them.
Oh my god.
Whew. I'm about to.
My lawyer, Carlos, he takes care of everything.
Carlos. Oh my God, y'all.
Oh.
And I know Maria's name got brought up in this conversation, but I know she didn't want anything to do with any of that stuff. She's not a part of it. So.
I'm so sad. Ooh.
Say that name
I'm so
again.
sad. All I want is
Maria's
peace,
name got brought up in,
good Lord. Oh.
in the conversation,
I'm so
saying
sorry.
that John.
No, I
threatened her.
complimented Maria.
No,
I
no,
did
no.
too.
Amber mentioned Maria a couple times, and I just know Maria is not part of this conversation. She doesn't want anything to do with that. She's not trying to fight with anybody. So
She's been pleasantly and surprisingly decent.
yeah,
No,
she's
even
not
Maria was
part of
calling
it.
what's her name out, and because on the phone she's like, "Oh my God, I have a federal case against him, and it's the CPS calls he made against me, and he's in a bottling queefing business with Brooke, and like jail."
I mean, we're gonna just have to go ahead and do that since we talked about it so much.
Oh my God, how dare he?
I'm gonna have to get busy.
Can you queef on demand though?
No, I think you have to like put air up there first.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. You'd have to
Don't give our secrets out. Then everyone's gonna have a queef business. God.
It's usually
know
done,
how
I
that
think,
would
after
work.
intercourse. I think that's when normal people have that happen. And so
Now it's gonna be like tomorrow is like see what's queefs.
I'm picturing you, Brooke, laying on the bed on your back.
Then she's
with
gonna
your
like
legs,
undercut
up
us
over your head, trying to suck in the air. And...
see what's
it'll be like see what's magical queefs. Like that's it. Like every time you open it, you get a wish. Like make a wish type thing. We don't know.
Oh my God.
So
okay, I'm sorry, but that's what I'm saying. But she says she's never done
trademark that before she does, and I think Seawood's
listen.
Magical Queefs is a brand name in itself.
Who said they've
She
never done
said
it?
that she's never queefed in her life,
Oh,
so I don't think that she's going to
bullshit.
open up the business. It's just that's just another one of her lies. Every woman in the
Every
world has had
female has
intercourse and
done
had
that
that
at some
happen.
point.
Yes,
Period.
it's that one. What was that?
Yeah, exactly. Hello. And then every time
Everyone
it
has
happens,
been
my
at an
husband
awkward
laughs and I laugh and then
angle
we move
during
on.
a booty
A
call.
lot of giggling.
Yeah.
Look what Harmony just said. Oh God, here comes another 10-hour video on this, and they made fun of me for like doing an 8-hour video once. Like all these people like do like are you kidding me?
No, she did. Like she was very bothered by the queef business. Like she kept saying, "I cannot believe."
Yeah,
this.
like what?
Yes.
She was mad that she didn't get into the queefs
I heard
first.
it.
She's
Too
a nurse
bad.
and she's selling queefs.
And
All
like,
right,
you know what? All right, we're gonna do a live about this, but Target just picked up our queef line, so
we're gonna be
I'm
on Shark
saying
Tank.
by
Just the
February
word queef.
2022, you'll be seeing John and Brooks exquisite queefs in a bottle jar at your local Target. Okay, and if you don't want to go inside, we have social distancing. It's curbside pickup, and we also deliver. So you're
Queefa
welcome.
Latifa.
Yeah, just
know,
wait till
and-
like
and-
you know.
That's a good one.
And we
Mark
will have
Cuban,
like people
like,
at Target,
Lori Grainer picks up off Shark Tank. It's
certified queef agents that will
We're gonna be
open up
really
queefs
mad.
for people who want to buy them on spot and help and assist them. I mean, like we're taking the queef experience to the next level.
The next level.
You
We're gonna
know,
definitely.
What is the term for an expert queefer? Like a queefologist?
a queefologist.
Yeah, and then we're gonna take our queefologists and ourselves and our marketing and
And,
our beautiful packaging to Shark Tank, and we're gonna get. I'm sure they're gonna. Mark Cuban's gonna back us up 100%.
Queefalicious.
You know,
And me and Brooke took an expert advanced queefology course at Oxford, and we now have our PhDs in queefology.
Yes.
So
less beef, more queef.
There's a new skill share coming.
And then we're gonna have our Julie as our marketing agent because look what she just did there.
I got some zingers.
I'm telling you guys, like and I think she's really mad that we beat it to and I'm sorry. And nobody wants your queefs. We already have our first like 500,000 sold.
Yeah.
So we're also in talks with Build-A-Bear Workshop.
I'm
that
sure
when you get a bear made, you can put you give a bear a scent. Yes.
Or you can even put it in a jar in their belly and
our
just squeeze
queefs
it. And
will be a bear scent at Build-A-Bear Workshop. We're in talk with them right now.
The bears will queef too if you squeeze
like
them.
Guys, like our queef empire is like moving, and but by this time next year, we'll be like in a yacht with like P. Diddy and Kim K. Okay, just talking about
queefer reefer.
Yeah.
Right. You'll see.
And then all of y'all are invited to QueefCon. We'll get that all worked out. And then
and we might be taking on volunteers who want to queef and get bottled. It's a very it's a very rigorous interview process. We really get evasive with it. If you do want to apply, just know we'll be getting down and dirty with you as you will be bottling queefs. So I feel like it's on like the same plane.
Find us online at queefsurus.com.
Queefsurus.com. You can pre-order. That way we can make sure and get yours out in a timely manner. And if you would like to submit some videos, they could just be audio. I just need, actually they need to be, I guess you
and listen, I'll drop my first promo code. Just put like, John Queef 45 in the checkout code for like 30% off. There you go. You're welcome.
Yeah,
30% off John Queef 45. And there you go.
Dear Care Bears, we would like to submit a new
oh my gosh, there needs to be a queef-along bear.
Oh yes, Grace, a crypto queef coin. Absolutely.
That's even better.
A great idea, Grace. Jeez.
Yes, I
love
like
all
it.
your thoughts.
Oh, a crypto queef coin with like a big Q on it, and like
Oh, I do
And
quit.
And like a
crypto.
and like
I'll
a
do
little
that.
poof coming through the queue. You know what I'm saying? Like a queue with a
just a
little
little
poof
dust of air.
with some
Little
like
poof of
smoke
air,
coming
yeah.
right through the middle of the queue. You know what I'm saying? Like a queef coin.
Yeah, like the air when you get your eyes dilated.
Oh my
that
Yeah.
god,
way.
this is gold.
It's
Like,
like
are we like? Are people taking notes? Because we're onto something here, and
that's what we have to do is
Wait,
develop a machine to just
Queefalicious.
dilate like the eyes, but in the down yonder region, and then we'll have
Yep.
that's basically our marketing strategy. It's like a whole,
Someone contact Tim from 90 Day. He does crypto. Tell him we have a new crypto.
Yes.
I
coin.
feel like
oh my god,
I
Brooke,
feel like if
the
any
witch just
man
called
could
the
queef, it
patent
would be
committee and
Tim.
said we have to stop the queef coin.
we have to.
Uh-oh.
We have
Copyright.
to. This is a whole
Don't
thing.
y'all
Let's
think
make
if,
some
if a
shirts
man
too.
could queef, Tim would be the one that could do it.
Oh, you're right, Harmony. I need to
Who?
stop it. Whew. Well,
Who queefed?
anyway,
No queef
I've
for
really
you.
I've got to get my beauty sleep done and make sure I get enough oxygen, in the nether regions so that I can make.
Yeah,
so
I
I'm
need you to
basically-
pump out like 40 queefs tonight, Brooke.
Right. Instead of like I'm basically
We
like
have
a
high
milking
demand.
cow, but I'm like the opposite. I'm a queef cow. So I've got to get that going, and I've got to get the air in, and
let me just say something real quick. To people who get really so each queef comes like with a fortune cookie. So like you get a fortune with each queef. I'm just saying, like, you get the queef and fortune with like some lucky lotto numbers that you might want to play.
Yeah.
Okay,
Exactly.
so Stephanie just giving you a fart in a bottle. We're giving you a queef with some wisdom, some lotto numbers to play.
All you need is a queef and a dream.
Don't do it
That's
from
it.
behind.
A queef and a dream. That's all you need.
Yes.
It's something. So before you go and buy Stephanie's farts, come on over to Brooks Queef.
Brooks Queef Farm.
You won't be sorry you did.
And now Julie's Queefs. We're franchising.
We're gonna have the whole. We're gonna have them across the entire.
But we just opened up our second store, Julie's Queefs, because Brooke Queefs are going so well. So if you
It's a franchise.
right? And if you
Owner
want to buy into the
operator.
franchise, let me know. Like it's a kind of like a McDonald's type thing. Like you want to buy in, like I'll talk to you about it.
Yeah.
But things are going so well off Brooks Queefs that we're already opening up Julie's Queefs. And it's our
Sly's
Christmas
an investor.
It's our Christmas gift to all of you, and you're welcome. And Merry Christmas.
Hi, thank you for investing.
Merry Queefmas.
Open 24
Never
hours.
disappoint.
I'm
And
getting
like
punchy.
Cameo, like if you need like a 24-hour queef, we can deliver.
Queefio.
Yes.
Right? Like listen, like if you need a queef yesterday, one of our expert queefers will get you that queef. Come hell or high water.
Queef on wheels.
I'm telling you guys, this is the queefing of tomorrow. We have a queef
The
app.
queefing of the future.
Like
Oh,
you
look,
know,
Scout found the queef emoji.
Look at there. That's gonna be our logo.
well, it's called
Love it.
Queefer. That's our new app. It's like Tinder or
Two
Grinder.
queefs are better than
And
one.
it's a radar of who's queefing close. And these are all certified John Yates attested and approved queefers.
They're the
Guys.
twin queefs.
These are not just some queefers off the street. These are
Am I
people
in
who
the
have been
crowd?
through.
Do I get to be a part of this?
They have
Patty.
you have been run through various background checks, physical and mental checks.
Queef ground
And
check.
we run your blood, so we want to make sure this is all legit. If you've got a queef from somebody else that's not John Yates attached, then good luck and don't deal with it because
Yeah.
I don't
and
know what's
rest
going to befall
assured,
you.
These are all
if you get some
grass-fed queefs
bad
as
queef.
well. Grass-fed.
Like,
for
if
all
you get
the
a
people
seal
that are on
queef,
keto,
oh my
or
God, I
keto,
wouldn't open it.
keto,
You know.
keto, there are grass-fed queefs, so don't be afraid.
Organic.
And don't forget,
queef.
if you get like,
Organic.
we have like a lunch card, right? So every time you get a queef, we punch your card. The 10th card, the 10th punch, you get a free queef.
Natalie says her friend at a poop crypto
You get
made
a free
$17 million.
queef and a live queef.
Yes, we're basically going to do. Yeah, we're going to have just the possibilities are endless here. As long
Like,
as there's,
we're really we put thought into this,
I'm
and
telling you.
certain people are upset about our queef game.
Start your
Stephanie
exercises,
cornered
ladies.
the fart market, and we cornered the queef market,
It's
She's
just
and
what it
Queen No
is.
Queefa.
so and we're
Queen no
we're Queen Queef over here.
So
Like our
Main
logo
Street.
is gonna be like a big old like smoke cloud, with a tiara on top of it, and that's it. We're Queen Queef. Okay.
the smoke cloud with a tiara. I'm
That's
done.
it.
I need
Right
some
there.
t-shirts.
Boom.
Oh,
I mean, doesn't that say everything?
Yes.
I mean, like it's magic.
We need to add color to them.
It's magic.
rainbow! Yay!
Like maybe like some legs spread eagle and like a little poof, like something like that, and like it's a rainbow poof, like a
Sparkle.
rainbow poof with a tiara on top of it.
John,
And
you need to make some new emojis for your chat.
And like
Actually, the members only. I think I'm going to do a members only, and one of my top tier emojis is going to be the poof.
It's you know what? Maybe I'll make that my members. I'll make
need
a new
queef
tier.
emoji, John.
I might have to make a new tier to the membership.
Queef
We
queens.
need new emojis.
And just for like just like the queefers, us queefers should
Meet the
not
queefers.
we should not be ashamed, and we should be able to speak in public. And I'm giving you guys the forum, and we're bottling it, and we're making something out of it. And you know what? If we were on Shark Tank, I think at least Mark Cuban or that old blonde-headed woman would buy into it. So
yes, definitely.
That's it. What's her name? Barbara Corcoran.
But
That's
Mark
her.
Cuban, is local. So I think he's a Texan, or not. Maybe he's not a Texan, but he.
Mark Cuban's like, listen, I've had my share of queefs, and sometimes, I wanted to bottle them, and I think you guys are onto something. That's just me imagining what Mark Cuban would say, but I think it would be true. I think it would be true, and I really think that Mark Cuban would support.
Listen,
this.
we've already
And
got
at least,
coast to coast coverage here. We've got a West Coast representative. We've got a Southern representative in the New Orleans region. I mean, listen, all we need now is a East Coaster and a
I'm on the East
Midwesterner.
Coast.
Okay, Julie's our East Coast representative, and now we just need a Midwestern taker, and then I think that we're at least covered on all coasts. So great. And Canadians, we're not going to hate on Canadians. Of course, Canadians, we also need representation there because we do play them as.
Barbara Corcoran just tweeted that she wants to buy into
the Canadian queefs have a little A
breaking news. You heard it here right first. Barbara Corcoran has been listening to this whole live, and she's been saying to herself, "Oh my God, why haven't I not thought about getting into this queef game? Like, what the fuck? Oh my God!" Like, guys, Barbara Corcoran has just got into the queef game. You heard it here first.
I feel like Barbara tries to hold her queefs in. She's not. She's not comfortable with her queefs. She holds them in. She doesn't.
Wait. Oh my God, John Yates is a liar. John Yates said Barbara Corcoran was backing him, and now he's a liar. He said she tweeted about him, and he lied. He was saying he's making a business with Mark Cuban. He lied. Like, wait for it.
Oh my God. Okay, my stomach hurts. My stomach hurts.
Tomorrow when I'm wondering why I hurt all over, I will know why.
Oh my God, you guys. This is it. This is the best. This was one of the most gold. I hope that they don't strike for
I once had a threesome with Sally Jesse Raphael.
Oh, I remember her.
With the big red glasses.
Oh, she had the glasses on and nothing else.
The red glasses.
So we got Kelly and we've got Crystal as our Midwestern headquarters representation. I mean, we've got this covered all in just like the last 30 minutes. It's amazing. Well, on that note, guys, I'm going to go to bed, and we are going to go and we're going to sleep on this, and we're going to have more amazing ideas for our business in the morning. I think we definitely need to get some shirts made, maybe some stickers. Do
you have extra bottles for all the queefs tonight, ladies?
Yes.
We're good.
I do. I've got them all set.
Keep queefing, ladies.
But everybody,
again, guys, if you want to be a licensed Yates queefer, you have to fill out the rigorous. There's a process. We'll need your fingerprints, labia size, just everything, from A to Z.
Yeah.
It is invasive, but we want to make sure that we're putting the best queefers out there.
Best quality.
Speaking of labia size, did we ever give credit to Rebecca for her ball sack the other day?
Oh God.
It's about the same size as like Avery's puckered asshole, I would say. And they were like on the same season together, so it makes sense.
Make it make sense. It just does.
You know what?
Andy, aren't you so happy you're not staying quiet anymore?
Listen, if they want to be a queefer, they can also fill out the same. They're gonna have to go through the same paperwork as everybody else. I don't want anybody slipping through the cracks. I don't care if you've been a queefer for 40 years. You're gonna have to go. We have Rona and Omicron and Delta and Omega and Zeta, and we have to be. And we expect everybody to have a face mask on down there, and also 6 feet apart.
We crazy.
Where did he go? He just passed out. John Michael, get your butt back
Make
up.
sure you have face masks everywhere. Is all I'm saying, because we're gonna need that. Just just saying. Our queefs go through a face mask. Is what I'm saying. So we don't want to be giving corona queefs, and we had some conversation with the CDC in Atlanta, and I said, listen, times are rough. We have corona and the Delta and the variants and whatever, and I'm getting into the queefing game. And I want to make sure that our queefs are, corona friendly, and that we're not infecting anybody. And the CDC, they gave us they were like, oh my God, thank you so much for reaching out to us. We, we respect you for trying to keep peace and the world safe, and as an entrepreneur, we had nothing but respect for you. I mean, they were just so happy to hear from us. So. They were like, listen, just make sure that when you pop the queef, they said pop the Q because they were edgy, and I was like, you get it, CDC. They were like, just do it through a CDC approved face mask. And they, and I was like, oh my God, you guys get it. Listen, you're on to the game, and as long as you do it through. And I said, and they said, also make sure that when they do pop the queef through the mask, when they're they got, that the queef doesn't pop at least 6 feet from the next person. And well, that makes
social distance queefing.
Right. Social distancing queefs, totally on board. Thank you so much, CDC. You guys are the best, and thank you for supporting us. And no, John Yates, thank you, and thank you for being a great human being and looking out for the world. And I'm it's my pleasure, CDC.
Love you.
So with that being said,
at you, kid.
Our queefs are CDC approved. Booyah! What's up?
Now what?
Yeah.
Now what, bitch?
Ooh.
Wait 15 minutes. So we went live. Hi, CDC. How can I help you? Yeah. John Yates just went live and said that he has a foolproof queef approved corona-free queef program.
He's a liar.
Oh my God, he's so crazy.
It was disgusting. It was disgusting, and she's a nurse.
How dare he be smart?
Nurses not queef.
The good name was the CDC with queef.
Witches don't queef, evidently, but whatever.
Next headline: John Yates makes fun of the CDC. Times are rough, and John Yates wants to bother the CDC time with queef.
Queefy Queefington.
Brooke can't be the queen.
Oh my god.
She can't be the queen.
I'm the queen, if you know what I mean. So let us
Oh
do
my god,
the
the
wild
possible
thing and
headlines
get the
are like
queen.
it's making me crack up because like I know these people work and it's funny. Oh god, like it's fun. Like
That was
these
the
people
best
are
infomercial
crazy.
I've ever seen. It really was.
Like wait for it. Like oh my god. On
Our
the
big
phone.
event is coming up in January, the Queefer Bowl.
Yeah. The Queefer Bowl. Where the
I'll
best
be
queefs
live
in the
with a
nation come
CDC
together to battle
specialist,
it out for who
Agent
has the
Smith.
best one.
He's gonna talk about Queefgate.
Queefergate.
You know what?
Oh
And I'm
my
sorry
God.
that you're not Gates queef material. And I'm sorry.
Not everybody is, John. Not everybody is. And that's
No,
okay.
I mean, it's a rigorous process. Like, it's like, kind of getting engaged for like a fraternity or sorority. Like, we put you through some things. We see what your reflexes are. We see how many queefs you can put out. And, it's not for the
Carolyn will
faint-hearted.
appreciate.
I will start the printing press for the cards.
We've got a lot of work to do, guys. So we need some beauty rest.
Because I want quality queefs, guys. Like, these aren't cheap, right? So if you're spending $1,000 on a Yates quality queef, wouldn't you want to make sure it was the best queef on earth? I would. I'm just saying.
Definitely.
No, we really go through the motions.
If I'm spending $1,000
You
on
know,
a queef,
it's-
I want to make sure my nose is there when
Right?
it comes out.
And,
Right,
our
Cody.
fortunes are, we hired the Dalai Lama to write fortunes for us. This is not, we really went all in. Like, you're not getting like just like right. These are from the Dalai Lama, and who more enlightened to give you a fortune than him? Okay, and they were also approved by what's her name? Oh my god,
Mother Teresa. Not
Maya,
Thompson.
no, what's her name?
Mother Teresa.
Wait,
Queen No Queefa.
Describe her.
Yeah, Queen
Latifah? Oh, I'm
wait.
sorry.
I want to show you like the process that we went through for these fortune cookies. Like,
I'll be
not
back.
only did not only did the Dalai Lama, like the most enlightened person, write them, but then they were like approved, like Maya Angelou, and this has happened like
Ooh.
like Maya Angelou's like the cage bird sings, and it was for like these fortunes, like before she passed, Dr. Maya Angelou. Like, we have like the Dalai Lama and Maya Angelou promoting these. I mean, I don't know how you could like go back on any of it because we really put thought into it. Lots of thought.
Good shit.
Lots of thought.
Did you fall
Oh God.
Okay.
But I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay.
I didn't mean no harm.
There's no harm taken. We've got a business.
I didn't mean no harm.
Ain't no harm taken. Ain't no harm taken. Oh,
I'm
Lord.
just sitting here in my
My face
6-car
hurts from
driveway.
laughing.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm about to fall asleep, but we will resume this conversation tomorrow.
Well, I'm out. I said all I had to say.
Love you
Heading
guys.
out for John's
Catch you
elegant
on the
queef.
flip side.
What is it? It's like Ron Seacrest already says Seacrest out, but can we say like, I don't know, what is it? I need Julie, think of something. Not Seacrest
what?
out, like queef something out. What? I don't even know. I'm too tired to be snarky or like.
Listen, you're gonna like.
Peace out.
You're gonna get a queef
Peace out, queefers.
that has an enlightened message. with wisdom, approved by Maya Angelou. I mean, like, you can't lose.
Maya Angelou. Did he just?
We'll see you tomorrow.
I
May
mean,
the
you
queef
really,
be with
like
you.
chicken soup for the queefy soul.
I mean, like, we crossed every T and dot every I. Like, I
John,
don't
may the
know,
queef
like,
be
what
with
more
you.
you need.
Yeah,
Stephanie
may the queef
needs
be
to a
with
fart
you.
in a bottle, and that's it.
John.
Like, we're giving you like a queef, some wisdom,
John Michael.
and some numbers
May
to
the
play.
queef be with you.
Queef be with you, and also with you.
And lift up your heart.
We lift them up to the Lord.
We can't.
Let us give peace. Wait. Let us give. Wait.
Let us give thanks and queefs.
It is right to give thanks and praise. Oh, let's do math. Christ has died. Christ
Queefs
has
have
risen.
risen.
Christ will come
come
again. Christ, you kind of repeat it. It's kind of boring. Our songs in the Catholic Church are like so like wah.
Catholic
You know?
queefs.
Like they just like chant kind of, and like, you know, and then they repeat the chant. It's like, you know.
I grew up in the JWs. It's even worse. So.
Oh my God, you guys!
You were a Jehovah's Witness?
Yeah. And also with you.
Are you still?
3 generations.
We lift up our hearts.
Oh wow. We lift them up to the Lord.
Let us give thanks for shit. I'm such a big
It is
Catholic
right
right
to give
now.
thanks and praise.
It is right.
It is right to give thanks and praise. Wait, shit. Oh my God.
On that note, we're gonna end. I've really got to go say a rosary. Okay, love you guys.
Love you.
Have a
Love
wonderful
you
night. Bye,
guys.
everybody.
Everyone's penance is 25 Hail Marys and 35 Our Fathers.
He's as bad as I am. He doesn't have a turn off.
He's on a roll. Amen.